Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Helter in the market today, baby. Oh, my God. What's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I figured I'd go ahead and do a Carpet Munching Monday edition, given the fact that we've had such high volatility in the markets today. And let me tell you something, if you had equities in the markets and you were keeping minute-by-minute post on what the hell your equities were doing, you would have thought that we were going to see a goddamn end-of-the-world drop in today's early sessions of today's trading. But like I have said, the prognosticator of prognosticators strikes again. I have been saying, folks, that September was not going to be your traditional September. We're going to see gains as the day's trading closes on most of the days of September. I know that there's a lot of people in the investment community that are looking upon September, or old Septembers of old, as precedent on whether or not you're actually going to see some major gains up in here. But let me break it down to all you folks like this, all right? Major capital. I've been saying that these equities have been oversold, baby. And even amidst a retraction early in the morning, you just take a look at the chart of the Dow Jones Industrials. I mean, you would have thought that we were going to go ahead and go down about 400 points. But look at the markets now, baby. Look at the markets now. I mean, good God, it's good being right. Anyway, folks, before I get into all that, this is episode number 149, 149 episodes of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. We're live, baby. We are live right now, for Christ's sake, for all the folks that are just tuning in that are newbies to the program. We are live, and whenever you have any inkling to give me a call and provide your 2 cents, you can give me a call right now at 646-652-4869. I know there's a lot of ass clowns who bitch and moan that, oh, I was on hold for like 2 hours and you didn't call me. I mean, I've got like literally 150 people on hold, 200 people on hold in some cases out here, basically waiting for the same opportunity as you. All right? And moreover, before I get into the markets, folks, I do not appreciate you assholes doing all this comment graffiti. Now, for you folks that are unfamiliar, if you've been following me on my Twitter, and if you're not following me on my Twitter, well, then by God, follow me. Ghost Politics is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. All right? But, you know, I like to tweet certain videos and certain articles and certain content that I seem relevant to the program, to the show, and to everybody's everyday lives, to the audience, to the demographics that listen into the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And unfortunately, we've got a lot of idiots who are following me on Twitter that are leaving just grotesque comments on the comment section of most of these damn videos, for Christ's sake. I'm calling it comment graffiti because it's utter lies, it's utter disgusting filth, and I cannot believe that you people can sit here and make me look like this on the internet, for Christ's sake. I've got people contacting me. Do you understand? Contacted me saying, why am I being a cyber bully Why am I, threatening people? Why am I spreading hatred or whatever the hell? I've gotten emails. I've gotten contacted by YouTube, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is not cool already, all right? This is not cool. So, once again, I don't want to sit here and reiterate this. Stop doing that, ass clowns, all right? Enough of the comment graffiti, all right? I mean, what I had some idiot punk, some punk channel pissing and moaning like, yeah, dude, tell your stupid friends stop commenting, dude. We're blank TV, dude. Maui wowie, man. And then we had this weekend, folks, and if you weren't following me on Twitter, we had this unfortunate incident this weekend. I actually tweeted about a brony. That's right, I actually tweeted about a brony that was complaining about gay attention. And when I put the tweet on the Twitter account, and of course, the individual that I was tweeting about had no views on its channel, no views on its little video that they were posting, for Christ's sake. But basically, I posted this video of this character that basically put out a public video for everybody to see, and I just basically linked up to it and said, hey, look, Brony complains about gay attention. Notice the feminine physical attributes in vernacular on this guy. This is America. And that was tweeted on September 10th. And lo and behold, so many assholes harassed this fruit bowl. So many people, there's so much comment graffiti. You know what I mean? There's so much disgusting hatred that was just put on this poor kid, this poor little fruity ass's comment section, for Christ's sake. He actually made a rebuttal. He actually put it on YouTube, for Christ's sake. And he actually thinks it's me that's saying all this bad things about him. Well, it's you. It's you, disgusting, despicable, soulless people. It's you people that are trying to make me look like some jag-off out here on the internet, for Christ's sake, when my show is serious business. So I really don't appreciate you folks. Once again, I'm going to reiterate this. I don't appreciate you with the comment graffiti. Stop it now. All right? Stop it now. I'm not joking, all right? It's bad enough that you idiots make YouTube videos about me. It's bad enough that you ass clowns, spread slanderous lies about me all over the internet. Don't be sitting over here making me look like jag-offs, when I'm sitting over here linking videos on my Twitter account. There's no reason to do that. You understand that, you stupid milky-looking pieces of no-life-having trash? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I hope it gets through to that thick-ass little dog, for Christ's sake, because you assholes are getting me in trouble, all right? You assholes are getting me in trouble. All right, I got YouTube contacted me, for Christ's sake. I don't want to talk to YouTube. Do you think I want to talk to these nerds? I don't want to talk to them. They're a part of Google, and I hate Google. I don't want to talk to them anymore, for Christ's sake. Stop it. Just stop it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, folks, let me go ahead and get to the markets, for Christ's sake, because once again, I mean, I'm not trying to get upset here in the early program. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am upset about the freaking comment graffiti. But I'll tell you something right now. I'm in a good mood, man. I'm in a good mood about what happened in the equities markets today. Now, of course, everybody was scared in the investment community because of the potential Greece default. That's right, we're talking about Greece once again. This stupid, ridiculous, pissing ground country may default on its deficits, for Christ's sake. And as a result, it's going to leave a lot of bondholders holding their pecker shafts in the wind, for Christ's sake. And as a result, it is spooked all the investors out here. Once again, what do I tell you is the root of all this volatility, the root of all this emotional impulsiveness? News, data, news reports, better than expected earnings, so on and so forth, all right? So on and so forth. And as we started approaching today's trading, if you looked at the futures market today, it was all in the negative, it was all in the red. Everything was decreasing, for Christ's sake. It's time for, hold on. Engineer, can you implement chat mushroom law, chat martial law on this ass? Chat mushroom law? Are you kidding me? These idiots would love to trip out on some freaking mushrooms. All right, are you kidding me? Chat martial law these sons of bitches, all right? Do it now, look at them. All right, good. Now, there is chat martial law that has been implemented here in the chat room, folks. I'm sitting over here trying to give my analysis of the market, and unfortunately we got a whole bunch of spammers, a whole bunch of fat jelly-ass bastards flapping their Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard. And I'm not going to let them deviate the attention because I'm making money. I know their feelings are getting hurt because I'm making money because I had prognosticated all the things that are transpiring here, and it's their bad. It's their ignorance for them not following and entertaining a lot of the financial and market analysis that this man basically gives out for free. All right? Woo! I'm feeling good. I mean, did you see the markets? Anyway, look, this is what I am explaining. Early today, I mean, we saw dips 100 points, going down almost close to 200 points of the Dow Jones Industrials in the beginning of the day's trading. And then we started going back up. Did y'all remember that? I mean, let me tell you, I'm always day trading. I'm always on top of the markets. That's what I do, baby. I'm making money. That's what I do. Anyway, when I saw these bottom-feeding opportunities, so let me tell you, once I started seeing these investors pulling out, I mean, as the day's trading began, every one of the Dow Jones Industrial stocks, which comprises of like 30 stocks, they were all in the red. They were all trading negatively, deeply in the red, for Christ's sake. That's why the Dow Jones Industrials was down almost 200 points. And then when Barack Obama started talking once again, it even went down even more, for Christ's sake. But me, all right, I'm not going to sit over here and react. I'm not going to sit over here to react to news. I'm not going to react to this disgusting display that the investment community continues to react to, all right? What I do is when I see people leaving the market, I make sure to have enough capital laying around so I can go back in, because there are so many bottom-feeding opportunities to be made this morning. Do you understand? I mean, everything was in the red in the Dow Jones Industrials. You could have thrown darts at the Dow Jones Industrial chart and picked whatever stock, invested in it, and by the end of the day, you would have made some serious goddamn money. I mean, did everybody see this? I mean, I'm not joking, folks. This is not a joke. You would have at least made 5, 10, possibly 15%, depending on what equities you were invested in, just on today's volatility alone. All right, I kid you not. Now, I would encourage all those that are invested in the markets to take a look at the day chart of the Dow Jones Industrials, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ. Just the day chart, and take a look at the volatility, the peaks and valleys. I mean, Jesus Christ, if you aren't a long-term investor holding in and trying to get in on some of these bottom-feeding plays this morning, if you were doing that, you have better been a goddamn day trader or an options trader taking advantage of a lot of the opportunities that are there throughout the day and every day. I mean, this is a day trader's market, baby. This is a day trader's market, and I'm a day trader. And like I said, folks, do not depend on day trading as the crux of your revenue-generating options out here. There's a lot of folks out here that are living and dying by the day trade, all right? Day trading is not something for you to make a living off of. It's something for you to use as a financial instrument so you can obtain liquidity, parlay that liquidity in other long-term investments so that when you see these types of volatile markets and you invested at the right time, you'll be able to profit. Buy low, sell high. It's the old classic game, baby. That's what I'm trying to implement out here throughout the world. I'm trying to encourage everybody to be capitalists. I'm trying to encourage everybody to go out there and be rich, baby, because it's up to you. It's up to you to carve your destiny. Don't depend on Big Brother government. Big Brother government isn't going to do crap. You'll be lucky to get a bowl of soup. You'll be lucky to get a loaf of bread from Big Brother government, for Christ's sake. So I want capitalists throughout the world to listen in. All right, this is your opportunity right now. This just goes to show you that what I've been prognosticating, and I've been prognosticating this for a long time, it's time for you to get in on this market, for Christ's sake. I mean, just entertain some bottom-feeding opportunities, and I have been saying since the goddamn beginning of spring that we are going to end the year 13,500 or above because this market is way oversold, for Christ's sake, way oversold, and it's about time that some of these damn investors that have been that have had their heads so far up goddamn Europe's ass, it's about time for them to liquidate those ridiculous toxic assets, come back to America, and bring back some integrity to the American financial markets again. Let's continue on with the market, shall we? Now, once again, we saw as low as close to 200 points down today on the Dow Jones Industrials, but guess what? Helter-skelter. That's right, folks. It is up. We closed out on the upswing, and that was just on the last hour and a half of trading. You want to know why everybody got back in? Because they know the bottom-feeding opportunities. You know, they know that this market's way oversold. They're just reacting to all the other investors. It's mob rule in the investment community, and I'm not going to be with pussy-whipped investors in that mob. I'm with the capitalists here who understand risk, who understand how to read the markets, who understand about diversified portfolios, who understand about parlaying different assets into different aspects of one's net worth, so to speak. So anyway, let's get to the damn markets, for Christ's sake, shall we? All right, Dow Jones Industrials is up 68.99 points. That's right, up 68.99 points, a percentage increase of 0.63%, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at, get this, 11,061.10 points for the Dow Jones Industrials. Let's go to the S&P 500. S&P is up 8.04%. 8.04 points, not percent, 8.04 points, a percentage increase of 0.70%, closing out the S&P at 1,162.27 points. The NASDAQ, once again, what have I always said about the NASDAQ? Huh? What have I always said about the NASDAQ? That whenever you're going to see up days, you're going to see some real up days in the NASDAQ. And whenever you see some economic retractions in the market, you're going to see them really, really bad. I mean, it's one of the most volatile markets to invest in. High risk, but big reward out here because it was the big winner. NASDAQ is up 27.10 points, a percentage increase of, get this. And remember, the NASDAQ was down today, so you could have thrown some goddamn darts at the NASDAQ and made some money today. But I'm not trying to say to do that. That is not the way you'd invest, but you take a look at gains today. You take a look at how bad the market was today and how it increased and closed out. Anyway, the NASDAQ, 27.10 points on the upside, a percentage increase of 1.10% on the day. That's right, 1.10% on the day, closing out the NASDAQ at 2,495.09 points for the NASDAQ. Unfortunately, that same sentiment didn't ripple across Europe or any of the other world markets because the FTSE was majorly down today. It was down 85.03 points, a percentage decrease of 1.63%, closing out the FTSE at 5,129.62 points for the FTSE 100. And let me tell you, if you read all the other markets out there, it was bad. I mean, if you were a world investor, it is bad, and the reason is most of the world out there on the other side of the pond had a lot vested in this goddamn European Union nonsense. And now the European Union is imploding upon itself. Socialism is being proven that it's a failure. You know, you cannot have big brother government sustain a population of people that are going to do nothing but be stagnant, mediocre waste of human life. Nothing more than, shit and piss factories, for a lack of a better term. And Greece is a perfect example. I mean, like I said, we're going to see Greece fall. We're going to see Italy possibly, Spain, Portugal. I mean, I can go on and on about the European Union countries that are going to implode from within because the government can no longer withstand or be able to sustain the socialist idea that they have shoved down the people's throats. And now that the people are a bunch of mediocre socialists and now they're being told to go back to work, they don't want to go back to work. They don't want to go back to work. They're like, no, I want to be a European socialist, yes. I want to only work a 5-hour day work week, a 5-hour day work a day, yeah. I want to go out and I want to have 3-hour lunches, yes. I want to be able to sip wine on my lunch break, yes. I want to be able to retire at 40 years old, yes. I want the government to pay for everything, my housing, my clothing, my food, yes. Shove it up your ass, you Europeans, all right? It's time to get back to work, all right? It's time to get back to work, socialist. You're putting the whole goddamn, the whole international idea of economics at risk because you European bastards just don't want to get back to work, all right? Get back to work! Anyway, let's get to the other side of the market, shall we? Let's get to the commodities, all right? Now, commodities, believe it or not, folks, I mean, they were selling off today. You know, while equities were selling off, the goddamn commodities were selling off. Up until the point where OPEC, which is the Arab oil cartel that regulates the oil production markets, all right? Unfortunately, OPEC decided that they are going to cut back on their production of oil, meaning that they are creating scarcity in the oil markets by not producing enough barrels of oil. And as a result, you saw it reflected as OPEC announced that they're not going to produce or they're going to cut back production. You saw it reflected in today's market in the energy sector. Let's get to the energy, shall we? Brent crude oil, which is the oil that shipped off to Europe and Asia, it is up 8 cents, a percentage increase of 0.07%, closing out Brent crude at $112.85 per barrel of Brent crude. We've got gasoline futures sliding today for some reason. It's down $9.50, a percentage decrease of 1.01%. Heating oil futures also sliding back $3.11, a percentage decrease of 1.04% on the day. Natural gas down 1 cent, a percentage decrease of 0.38% on the day. And WTI, good God, WTI, folks, this is the goddamn energy futures that all Americans should be looking at, because whatever the price of WTI is, it's going to reflect not only at the price that you pay at the pump, it's going to reflect at the price that you pay for goods in general. Because remember, goods have to be shipped from point A to point B so they can be out there in the little retail sector so you can consume those things. Well, if you want to ship something from point A to point B, that's going to require gasoline. It's going to require petroleum. And as a result, we've got WTI crude futures, which is the crude oil basically consumed by North America. This is the price that we pay for crude oil, but that's not the only price. We also have to pay these gas companies to refine the oil into gasoline. So that whole process is what basically culminates into the gas prices that we pay at the pump. All right, I know it's very complicated for you simpletons. I know there's a lot of you ass clowns that are like, I don't get it. Well, you just better hope that you play the right flesh flute that'll take care of your stupid, ditzy, airheaded, fruity ass. Because if you don't start getting some of this capitalist thought process, this capitalist analysis, well, then you're going to be on the goddamn breadline with all the other losers in this country, all right? Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? We got WTI today because OPEC decided to cut its production. WTI spiked today. It is up $1.66, a percentage increase of 1.90% on the day, closing out WTI at $88.90 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Let's get to agricultures, all right? Let's get through these markets here. I want to take your calls. For you folks that are just coming in, I had to implement chat room martial law. Because we had so many people sitting here acting a fool, acting like an obnoxious jerk dick, flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard, talking malarkey. So that's why you don't see any chatting in the chat room. I have implemented chat room martial law, and the reason I have to do this is because of the troll terrorist, all right? I mean, do you think I want to implement chat room martial law? No, I don't, all right? I can't. I am forced to do this so that I can instill civility back into true capitalist radio. I am forced. My hands are tied. It's much like the government right now, right? The government's saying, we have to check your Johnson before you go into an airplane. We got to take a picture of your package and your private parts before you enter into any kind of airline. I mean, you understand? We have to do this. We got to implement civility, I mean, we got troll terrorists out here. Troll terrorists are the ones jeopardizing the integrity of those of us that just want to live our lives out here. So as a result, I am forced to implement chat room martial law. I am so sorry, all right? But you're either with us or you're with the terrorists. I mean, that's all I got to say. Anyway, let's continue going. Agriculture, canola futures are down $7.10, a percentage decrease for canola, a percentage decrease of 1.24% on the day. Cocoa continues to see its free fall. We continue to see sell-offs in cocoa. It is down $10, a percentage decrease of 0.35%. Coffee is up modestly today. It is up 95 cents, a percentage decrease, or should be percentage Jesus Christ! I mean, I'm stumbling over my own tongue because I'm looking at the chat room. I'm looking at these idiots. I mean, you can't stand these people, man. They're leaving comment graffiti. They're making me look stupid on the internet, for Christ's sake. Can't even get my thoughts straight. Can't even get my thoughts straight here. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. Let me get through these goddamn markets. I'm sorry, folks. I mean, I'm really upset about this last chat comment, the comment graffiti that these people are leaving on YouTube videos that I post on my Twitter account. I'm sick of them. I mean, they're making me look stupid. Like, I've gotten letters from people that, you're a cyber bully. You should be put in jail for being a cyber bully. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, not to mention I've got news media outlets wanting me to have an interview with them. That's another thing that I got to look forward to. I got news media outlets sitting over here saying, we'd like an interview with you because of the internet phenomena that you're actually transpiring across this fiber. Shut up! So anyway, I got a lot on my mind here. You understand what I'm saying? This show is starting to take off into arenas that I didn't even anticipate. All I wanted to do was have a capitalist radio broadcast in hopes of inspiring capitalists throughout the world, and it's turned into this circus sideshow that's, let's be honest, I mean, it's getting me in a freaking trouble. It's getting me in trouble, and I don't appreciate it. All right? You people should be ashamed of yourselves, all of you people, for doing this to me. I mean, my show is serious business here. Anyway, coffee is up 95 cents, a percentage increase of 0.35%. Corn is up, and the reason corn is up, folks, is because the Agriculture Department said that the yields for corn are going to be a little light this year. That's the second time that they have said, that they're going to be lighter than expected as far as the corn yields were concerned, and I kind of anticipated this because of the drought that we had here in Texas. Moreover, the wildfires that we're having out here in Texas, folks, it's killing a lot of agriculture. It's jeopardizing a lot of livestock, so on and so forth. So as a result, we're seeing corn futures rising $9, a percentage increase of 1.22%. Let's get to cotton. Cotton is up 42 cents, a percentage increase of 0.38% on the day. Wheat futures slid today. We're down $6.50, a percentage decrease of 0.78%. And good God, on the sugar spike. Did everybody see the sugar spike, for Christ's sake? I mean, sugar is up 54 cents, a percentage increase of 1.95% on the day. I mean, good Lord. You know what I'm saying? Whoever made some ETF or futures plays on sugar made some money today. I'll tell you that right now. Let's continue going. Soybean, you can't say the same thing for soybean futures. They are down majorly today. $30.75, a percentage decrease of 2.16% on the day. And lumber slid today after seeing about 20% increase since I decided to basically let everybody know that they should entertain lumber, given the fact that we're seeing all these hurricanes, we're seeing all this natural disasters. Anyway, we're seeing a lot of people out here selling off today in the lumber's futures. They're down $10 today, a percentage decrease of 3.71%, although I speculate that that's temporary because, remember, there's a lot of profits. A lot of damn profits out here in the lumber's futures as of the past 2 weeks. Lots of profits, at least 20%, 15 to 20%. So, of course, you're going to see some sell-offs, Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? We got oat futures down $3.25. We got soybean oil futures down 96 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.64% on the day. And it looks like the bull-nosed bull dykes did not come out for the wool futures today. It looks like Rosie O'Donnell and that beak neck, that bitch with the beak neck. What's her name? Ellen DeGeneres and all the other muff divers didn't come out for the wool futures because they are left unchanged today, unchanged completely. So let's get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the metals! Anyway, traditionally, if you see increases in equities, you would see decreases in metals, and that's exactly what we saw today. All right? We're seeing a little bit of traditional investment idealism in this investment community today, in today's business. All right? Wait a minute. Hold on just a second. Wait a minute. Why are people chatting, engineer? God damn it, I told you to implement chat martial law on these scumbags. Look at them. Look at them. They're not even appreciating. God, dude, put martial law on, for Christ's sake. Do it. Good Lord. I mean, I look away for a second. I'm sitting over here doing the markets, for Christ's sake. The engineer takes off chat martial law, and look at these people. Look at them. They're flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers, talking malarkey. They're spamming. They're doing all kinds of garbage, for Christ's sake. Don't do that again, engineer. God damn it. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean to implement chat room martial law. I don't mean to do this, but it's the troll terrorist. They're jeopardizing civility for us all. I mean, I can't let them win. We cannot let them win. If we sit by and do nothing, the troll terrorists win. Anyway. Let me continue on, folks. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get past the market so I can get to your calls. Unfortunately, there's some kind of communication problem between me and the engineer over here. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, metals. That's right. I'm at the metals now. Copper futures are down modestly today, 75 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.19%, and gold saw a dramatic sell-off, $41.50 on the negative, a percentage decrease of 2.23% on the day, a percentage decrease of 2.23% on the day. Once again, a lot of people are selling off in the metals markets, folks, because let's be honest, you got a lot of people that bought in at $1,300, $1,200, $900, some of these lower prices that are wanting to cash out and parlay some of those profits that they had in the gold into the equities or into other commodities, for Christ's sake. Moreover, I'm starting to believe that bonds, believe it or not, they're at an all-time low at this point in time. It would be a good opportunity to start maybe feeling the options into the bond market. I'm not even much of a bond guy, to be honest with you. But at this point in time, you can get them real cheap. And, it would be a good bearish opportunity to add some more, at least a decent sustaining yield to your portfolio. I think that they're really, really low at this point in time. Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? Where the hell am I? Where am I, engineer? All right, we got gold and silver here. Gold down 2.23% on the day, closing out gold at $1,818 per troy ounce of gold. Silver saw a major decrease also today. It was down $1.27, a percentage decrease of 3.06% on the day, closing out silver at $40.35 per troy ounce of silver. Now, once again, I think this is very temporary. I don't think that this is going to sustain. I don't think we're going to have a sustaining sell-off here in the gold or silver market. Once again, helter-skelter market, baby. I mean, even today, when the equities were down about 150, 200 points, we still saw losses in the metals. We still saw losses in commodities. So it goes to show you that a lot of these assholes are, reactionary. They're emotional, impulsive jerk dicks. And unfortunately, a lot of us true investors, a lot of us true capitalists out here have to work around this pussy whip sediment that these investors are bringing into the market out here, Anyway, let's continue going, for Christ's sake. We're almost done with the markets. Let's get to livestock. We've got live cattle futures up. They're actually up, for Christ's sake. And once again, the reason that live cattle is up is we're seeing a scarcity, all right? We're seeing a scarcity in the livestock because of the drought that we had here in Texas, Texas being one of the biggest producers, or if not the biggest producer of cattle in the world today. We've got, wildfires also increasing in that loss of yields in live cattle. So this is why you're seeing an increase, all right? This is why you're seeing an increase. It's increased today 50 cents. It's been increasing for the past 4 or 5 days or so. Percentage increase of 0.42%. Let's get to cattle feeder futures. They're up 55 cents, a percentage increase of 0.41%. And for all you fat jelly ass ham bones, fat jelly ass greasy ham bones, for all you assholes that like to shove a couple of ham bones down your gullet, lean hog futures are down finally. They've been up for the past few days, seriously, but they're down today. 57 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.69%, and that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. Woo! As a matter of fact, give me a drink. Give me the goddamn drink, for Christ's sake. I'm feeling good. You know, I mean, let me tell you, if you would have just entertained some bottom-feeding opportunities this morning when the Dow Jones Industrials was down about 150, 200 points, you would have at least made 5 to 10% today alone. You know? 5 or 10% on your money today alone, for Christ's sake. That's why I'm saying all you ass clowns that are sitting here flapping your fat Cheeto-stained fingers saying, oh, I don't know how to get on board. Well, you go ahead and continue to stay the PO. That's right, you continue to stay the PO in America. Well, I'm drinking Macallan single malt scotch, aged 25 years, baby. You understand? Cheers to everybody out there who's listening in, all the true capitalists that are capitalizing out here in the American market. Let me go ahead and take a sip of this. Oh, man, nothing like a $60 sip of some great shit. Woo! I'm making money, baby. I hope that you all are making money once again. I don't think it's too late. I don't think it's too late to be making bottom-feeding opportunities out here. There's a lot of opportunities to be had. I've said this time and time again, I think this market is way oversold. Way oversold. The only people that are, you know, basically saying, oh, I don't know if I should get in the market, are assholes that don't want to make any money, all right? That's who. Assholes that don't want to make any money, they want to give every excuse in the world on why there's some poor piece of, nipple clamp loving, butt plug up the ass looking, chicken eating corn boy crap. They want to give every excuse, but the goddamn opportunities are there for everybody. And that's why I get up on the True Capitalist radio broadcast in hopes of trying to spread that capitalist ideology throughout the world. Because it needs to be. It needs to be basically accepted by the majority of America. You don't understand. If the whole world embraced capitalism, we would bring civility to the entire globe. We would bring productivity to those in every nook and cranny of the earth. I sincerely mean that. And I think that we need to assert our authority, us as capitalists. We need to assert our authority, and we need to tell these goddamn pussy-whipped governments that are not only over-regulating private enterprise, but trying to merge private enterprise with government. We need to tell them that, they better stop waving their fingers in our faces. Because it's time for us to start asserting our authority. We're the ones that fund these little people. We fund these little people. And yet they want to sit here and, act like mini dictators to the private enterprise, and I'm not going to sit there and take it, all right? And I hope that you folks out there throughout the world don't take it either. Anyway, once again, I don't think that this is the too late point for those that are wanting to get some bottom-feeding opportunities in the markets. I think that we're going to continue a positive trend. Of course, we may see some reactionary type of activity from the investment community, because remember, the investors react to news. They react to, pussy-whip little things that people say on the talking heads on the TV, or better-than-expected earnings, or mergers, and so on and so forth. Very pussy-whipped investment community, but once again, like I have always said, long-term investment reigns supreme. Buy low, sell high. All right? You stick to that, you should be all right. Anyway, folks, I want to hear from you, 646-652-4869. For all those that are keeping track with the markets, didn't you notice that once Barack Obama came out to the lawn there, the White House lawn, and started talking about his damn jobs plan, all of a sudden the goddamn market started going down? Did y'all notice that? That's because this president insists upon utilizing government and tax dollars to be able to regulate the market. And that is completely against the idea of capitalism. We shouldn't be out here allowing the government to sit here and attempt to stimulate the economy. All right? It goes against the grain of private enterprise, for Christ's sake. But no, you got Barack Obama saying, hey, pass this $450 billion bill. All right? $450 billion jobs package. It'll work. It'll put people back to work. We just spent $1 trillion in stimulus package 2, Mr. President. Stimulus package 2 that you and your liberal regime decided to have the first thing on your agenda. I mean, you have to think about this, folks. Remember, let's rewind back to 2008 when not only Barack Obama had control of the White House, but the Democrats, the supposed liberals, the supposed men and women of the people. I'm a man and woman of the people. Oh, yes, I am a man or woman of the people. These people, what was the first thing they did when they got into office? They passed Stimulus Package 2. All right, and I strongly advise you to look it up. For all you lame-brain idiots that don't know what Stimulus Package 2 is, just take a look at the $1 trillion. All right, let me repeat that again. $1 trillion that was spent basically doing nothing but giving taxpayer money to all the ass clowns that donated to the campaign contribution accounts of the liberal regime. I kid you not. All right, and if you don't believe me, why don't you Google up right now, Stimulus Package 2 money. Where did it go? Or, and you're going to find out that it went to Captain Morgan. It went to the pornography industry. It went to bail out Wall Street. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. Anyway, I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869. Do you feel secure now, huh? Liberal regime passes a $1 trillion spending package that's supposed to stimulate the economy in 2008 when it did nothing but literally burn $1 trillion. That's all it did. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's stupid, the kind of America that we're living in here today. It's stupid. We just spent $1 trillion, and now the president is saying, well, you need to pass this bill. You need to pass this bill. I mean, it's Jesus Christ. And you got idiots buying this crap. I mean, you got idiots buying this garbage. Oh, my God. Anyway, I want to hear from you. All right, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I mean, do you feel stimulated from Stimulus Package 2, huh? I mean, give me a freaking break. I mean, do you feel stimulated? Huh? Do you feel secure? Huh? Oh, Jesus. Anyway, 646-652-4869. I want to hear from you. I'm sick and tired of these milky liquors that are backing up this idea. Anyway, let's continue going. Let's take some calls here. 703. What do you think about Obama's jobs package? What's up?
Hey, Ghost. You know how you like to go buy some prime steaks?
I can't hear you. Can you take whatever you got in your mouth, and can you take that out and then say what you just said again?
I'm sorry. I'll try to speak more clearly. Do you know how you like to go out and buy some prime steaks?
Yeah, prime rib. I like different cuts of meat. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sometimes I like to buy chicken breasts just to feel other flesh against mine.
Yeah, you sounded, Fruit Bowl. Get this sick son of a bitch off, for Christ's sake. All right, it's too early to be fruiting up out here, all right? Way too early to be fruiting up. I mean, it's bad enough. I mean, I don't understand, all right? If you idiots are all a bunch of poop shoot lovers and a bunch of flesh flute players and a bunch of pink team players, and a bunch of, all that crap, ass pumpers, and, if you all are a bunch of group of those individuals, why exactly do you go and harass that fruity little kid that I tweeted, that fruity little brony that I tweeted about, what was it, this past Saturday, and completely, tear this fruit bowl a new glory hole to the point where he makes a new YouTube video talking garbage about me, huh? I mean, if you all are a bunch of flesh flute players, I mean, shouldn't you be embracing, this little fruit bowl that was out here without his shirt off and saying,
oh, my God, I don't like people in my Facebook. They hack your Facebook and they call you gay.
I mean, you're making me look like some kind of a disgusting bully or something. I mean, you don't understand how many different parties have contacted me. threatening me with certain things, saying that I'm a bully, that, people like me should be outlawed from the internet, for Christ's sake, that there should be authorities looking over me, for Christ's sake. All I'm doing is tweeting a freaking video, and you people are making it out to be some goddamn hate crime, for Christ's sake. So enough with the goddamn comment graffiti and enough of this, enough of this crap. If you're going to be overly fruit bowl, well, why don't you embrace it there in the goddamn comment graffiti instead of making me look like a fruity-ass bastard that, is some kind of grand dragon, some kind of bigoted hater or something. I am not a bigot. I am not a racist. I hate to keep reiterating this, but I have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be black, all right? I have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Mexican, all right? I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Oriental, and Tamil jockey, and Kraut, and Wop. So don't sit over here and make this nonsense, ridiculous, slanderous idea that I am a racist. I am not a racist, all right? I'm a melting pot of friendship. I'm a nice guy. God, what's it going to take for you people to realize this crap? I mean, what is it going to take, man? Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about Obama sending his jobs plan to Congress, for Christ's sake. All right? I mean, he's got a $450 billion little ridiculous jobs bill that's supposed to stimulate the economy. Yeah, just like Stimulus Package 2 did there, Mr. President. And according to him, it's not going to cost taxpayers anything because according to him, he's going to implement certain taxes that, according to the administration, aren't going to have a significant side effect on the economy. Yeah, he's actually going to increase taxes on those of us that are successful out here in the investment community and those of us in the business community that are successful. He's punishing success with this ridiculous bill. He's punishing success. He's punishing prosperity, for Christ's sake. I mean, what really makes me sick is that me and every other working person, it really doesn't matter what you do for a living. I don't care if you clean enema bags for a living. I don't care if you are a CEO, a small business owner. You are being raped every time the IRS comes along, April 15th, or if you're a corporation, you file in March. You get raped every single year to pay taxes to sustain useless life. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, everybody who's collecting government entitlements, everybody who's collecting EBT cards, government cheese, housing voucher programs, let's be honest, they're wastes of human life, all right? They're a waste of life. I mean, we have a dollar menu on every freaking corner, $1. You can go and spend $1 and get a freaking double cheeseburger, all right? You can spend $1 and get yourself a salad out here, all right? I don't get it, all right? I do not get it, and I think it's disgraceful that these leftists continue to just suck out the emotion out of disenchanted idiots out here in America into making them to believe that we have to take care of people, That, we got to take care of every human being that's born in America. We got to feed them. We got to clothe them. We got to house them. We got to give them I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, $1 can get you a meal in America. You know that you can go to one of these shitbag motels? For all you homeless idiots out there, you go to a shitbag motel, $25 a night. You get yourself a shower, you get yourself a bed, clean sheets, you get yourself a goddamn free HBO, for Christ's sake. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get how these people are sitting here saying that,
I'm poor in America and I need to mooch off the American taxpayer.
It's ridiculous. And who cares if it's a shitbag motel for $25? They're homeless. They're homeless, all right? Beggars can't be choosers, for Christ's sake. But no, what are we doing? We're spending how much? I don't know how many millions of dollars keeping these freaking soup kitchens open. Huh? Freaking soup kitchens, we're spending millions. I mean, just imagine how much it takes to keep one soup kitchen open, You take into consideration the amount of money the property costs. Now, it depends on whether the government actually purchased the property outright, which probably costs several millions of dollars, or they're leasing out the property, which is costing tens of thousands of dollars every year. All right? You take into consideration all the ass clowns that are paid to, deal with these wastes of human flesh coming in, lining up for a bowl of soup. You think about all the electricity and all the natural gas and all the labor costs and everything comprised in a goddamn soup kitchen. I mean, if you boil it down to the cost into one bowl of soup, I guarantee you it costs $10 or $15 a bowl of soup to run a soup kitchen. When, with all due respect, I don't understand why we just can't, give the authority of feeding the po in America to somebody like Taco Bell. I mean, Taco Bell's got a 39-cent taco on their freaking menu, for Christ's sake. 39 cents for idiots that are po in America. 39-cent taco, $15 a bowl of soup. All right? 39-cent taco, $10 a bowl of soup. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, where are the priorities here? I'm sick of the goddamn, po in America. I'm sorry. I'm sick of you people. All right? You're jeopardizing the civility of America, first of all. Secondly, you are basically raping taxpayers and think that it's a never-ending gravy train. Third, you're sitting over here basically gloating about it. Have you all seen the YouTube videos that I have posted about the so-called po in America? Did you see the latest one recently that I posted about, everybody in the hood out there, basically going into ruckus, having a big-ass neighborhood gang fight? You had fat, jelly-ass women. You had fat, jelly-ass assholes, for Christ's sake. That's the po! That's the po in America! A bunch of fat bastards. A bunch of overweight jelly-asses. And this is the po? I mean, that's an insult to all the individuals that are living in third world nations today that are starving to death. That are starving. That got skin hanging off their bones. But, these fat jelly asses out here in America that are, sitting on their fat asses not doing a goddamn thing will sit over here and say, no, baby, I don't care. I'm po. You understand what I'm saying, baby? I'm po in America, baby. I got to keep collecting my EBT call, baby. I need to keep collecting my government cheese, baby. I got to keep doing it because of my kids, baby. My kids. You're not understanding, baby. My kids, baby. Give me a freaking break. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about Obama's jobs package being sent to Congress. He's basically threatening Congress that if they don't pass the bill that they're, Nazis or something. I don't know. Let's take another caller here. Area code 478. What's up? You're on the horn.
Ghost, baby, what's up? I got a capitalist confession for you today.
Let me tell you something, mate. Not now, all right? I mean, after I just went through these goddamn entitlement recipient rants, not now.
But I want to confess something to you, Ghost. I want you to bless me for my sins, Ghost, because I've been a bad capitalist. And I
know you've been well, first of all, you haven't been a bad capitalist. You've been a bad person, all right? First of all, you have that kid in the background with a dirty shit diaper, probably got, 3 or 4 months worth of diaper rash that you were refusing to take care of, for Christ's sake. I don't understand why Child Protective Services hasn't been called on your ass. Secondly, you post these ridiculous videos rubbing in the faces of capitalists as if it's some kind of a big game or something, and you think that I'm going to be sitting over here treating you with kid gloves and get too stiff about your fucking confession, you stupid asshole!
Ghost, baby, can you hear me?
That guy.
Ghost, can you hear me?
Crap, that guy. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of it.
Ghost, baby.
Give me that goddamn mic.
Ghost, baby, I just want to confess something to you.
What? What the hell do you disgusting waste of human life, you entitlement mooching piece of crap, you child-abusing piece of ghetto-fied garbage, what do you have to say to me?
All right, baby, back in November, I moved from Atlanta to California to get away from some drama, and it gets on my nerves sometimes. I never told Georgia. Ghost,
look at what you're doing to me, Gunter. Just say your story.
All right, back in November, I moved to California, and basically what it all comes down to is I never told Georgia that I wasn't a resident of Georgia no more. So I'm actually collecting EBT from Georgia and California simultaneously. See, I have an uncle that lives in Atlanta, and I just, I get like $213 worth of benefits from him, and he buys me $450, ships me a money order, and it's all good.
Oh, you sack of crap. Get this sick asshole up. Damn it! I don't need to hear more dumbasses rubbing it in the face of capitalists. I don't need to hear it. Goddamn piece of crap. I can't stand you people. God damn you. God damn. You piece of crap. Oh, jeez, I shouldn't even be doing this broadcasting. This is the kind of respect I'm going to get from you assholes. I shouldn't even be doing this broadcast. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. Give me that goddamn mic. The reason I'm getting so upset. The reason I'm getting so upset is because this asshole is a symbol of the fucking Paul in America. They're raping capitalists. They're raping capitalists. They think it's a big joke. They think it's a big game, for Christ's sake. I mean, is it? And us capitalists are getting tired of being mooched by these goddamn moochers of society, these dumb, ridiculous shit-eaters. They turn perfectly good food into shit, and that's their only contribution to society. Give me my drink. Give me my drink. Give me my drink. All right. You pieces of crap, man. We're supposed to be talking about Obama's jobs bill, for Christ's sake, and you idiots are pissing me off. Stupid assholes, man. I'm gonna continue going, man. I'm not gonna let you idiots win, for Christ's sake. I'm not gonna let you idiots have the satisfaction of God. sake. Give me the mic. Give me the All right. I'm going to calm down. I'm not going to let these idiots get to me, for Christ's sake. All right. What time is it, engineer? What time is it? All right. We are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I'm sorry if I sound a little winded, folks. I'm sorry if I sound a little off-keister here. But by God, I can't stand the moochers of America. And they get me pissed off. And sometimes it's hard to hold in my anger. Sometimes it's hard to hold in my rage. God damn. Ugh. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on with the broadcast. Oh, jeez. Engineer, do we have any goddamn Twitter shout-outs or anything like that, man? Do we have anything? Yes, sir! Oh. All right. We got a couple of Twitter shout-outs. Of course, folks, if you want a Twitter shout-out, then retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, all right, folks? Retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. So, all right, Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, Milky Lickers. Piece of crap. All right, Ghost Politics, retweet the first tweet on the Twitter account. Do we got? Let's see who we got here. All right, we got Cosmo CB. We got Big Rubbery One. We got Chris from 716. What's going on, Chris from 716? Hey, we got Goofy Bone. Just give her a bone. What's going on, Goofy Bone? We got Texas Chardisard, or whatever the hell it's. I don't know what the hell it is. Soldier Leaf Hat, Capitalist Brony, Pray Bronies Die. We got Nut Whipper, Jesus Christ, man. Enough with the sick, twisted, dumbass names, for Christ's sake. We got Dag Rockers, we got Kevin Cooper, we got Pony Cause 911, we got a Navy Husky, who else we got? Old Man Scrotum. Ah, Jesus Christ, man. We got Lou Skunt. We've got Sergeant Poop Tickler. We got Fluttershy Ass. We got Pivot Geek 21. Who the hell else do we got out here? And once again, if you want a Twitter shout-out, all you have to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. I'm going to give you a shout-out right here, right now. We got Homo Queersicle. We got Fruit Picker LOL. We got Fluttershy. We got Howard Sperm. We got, I'm not going to say that. We got Aborted Fetus Jr. We got Leo Rowe. Who else do we got? We got Stacy Wrecked. Pony Losha. We're going to give a couple of more shout-outs, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to the rest of the program here. So hopefully these are some decent goddamn shout-outs. I'm starting to calm down now, folks. I'm starting to calm down, and my heart's beating like a rabbit still, but, I'm going to continue going. The show must go on, for Christ's sake. We've got Kane's Capitalist. Shove it up your ass. We got Cape Horn is great. We've got Reaper of Abyssal. We've got Inbred Texan. Shove it up your ass. We got Ghost is Best Pony. Shove it up your ass with your goddamn bronies. All right, enough. Ghost stole my EBT. That's enough. I'm not reading any more of this. Get it off, engine. I'm not reading any more of this crap. All right, they think it's a big joke out here. I'm out here sitting here trying to give shout-outs. Trying to give shout-outs to people, for Christ's sake. Give me a drink. Good stuff right there. Very good stuff. Anyway, we were supposed to be talking about how Barack Obama is, basically sending his $450 billion jobs plan to Congress and basically waving his finger in the air, claiming that, Congress needs to pass it for the American people or something, when it's nothing more than, let's be honest, it's more class warfare, if you want my personal opinion. But since nobody gives two rats' asses about it, let's go move on to the next subject matter. Let's talk about the GOP nominees getting ready for tonight's Republican Tea Party debate on CNN for all you folks that like the Communist News Network. CNN is actually going to be holding the debates for the Tea Partiers and the Republican Party tonight, 8 p.m. I'm sorry, folks. I'm really not feeling too well right now. But we're going to continue going. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, give me a drink. Give me a drink, for Christ's sake. All right. I'm going to try to calm down, folks. I'm trying to. I got a little bit of a, I got a little bit of a weak heart feeling. I feel like my heart's weak right now, and it's kind of, fluttering a little bit. Kind of giving me a flutter. Every time it kind of, every other, heartbeat, it kind of gives me like a little bit of a flutter inside the heart there, and it's, I got a lot of, stomach plasma churning up, and it's not a good all-around mixture, folks. So please just bear with me, folks. I'm sorry. I just went off keister because we had some ridiculous entitlement recipient moocher call up and rub it in the faces of capitalists that he's basically mooching off of our tax-paying system, and it pisses me off. All right? It just goddamn pisses me off is what it does. Jesus Christ, my heart's weak. My goddamn heart's weak, for Christ's sake. All right. I'm all right, for Christ's sake. I'm all right. Anyway, the Republicans are going to get together for a GOP Republican debate tonight on the Communist News Network. All right, so everybody get ready for the Republicans to, kind of take swings at Rick Perry. And the reason that they're taking swings at Rick Perry, folks, is because they're afraid. All right, they're afraid of a Texan, baby, and I don't blame them, boy. I don't blame him. I've been saying this ever since Rick Perry was entertaining the idea of running for president, and I'm going to continue to say it. We need a Texan in the White House. We need a goddamn Texan in the White House so that we can be respected in the world again, so we can no longer have to be the apologist to the world that this liberal regime has made us into, for Christ's sake, so we can finally put criminals to justice. For you folks that have been following me on Twitter, Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, I actually tweeted, the reaction to when Rick Perry was at the last debates and Brian Williams was, posing some question upon the death penalty and upon how Rick Perry has put 234 people to die in death row, and if he has any problems sleeping at night. And Rick Perry says he didn't have no trouble at all. And I wouldn't either, for Christ's sake. You understand that? I wouldn't either. As a matter of fact, I think we need to kill more criminals, all right? Where do you think our taxes are going? Our taxes are going to sustain assholes who've been on death row for 25 years. These assholes get to have TVs in their goddamn little stupid little cell blocks. They got access to the internet, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? They got, weights, and they get proper food and the whole 9 yards. You know, all I'm saying is Rick Perry has it right. We need to put these people to the ultimate justice, and the ultimate justice is being put to death. It is being executed, for Christ's sake. And I look forward to tonight's debates. Like I said, not only is Rick Perry kicking ass and taking names as it relates to things like the death penalty, but by God, this man put it on record that Social Security is a Ponzi scheme. And that takes balls, all right? That takes balls to sit over here and say that Social Security is a Ponzi scheme. Because let's be honest, I mean, did you see all these old people out here? All these old people are trying to pull the heartstrings of us young folks, because I'm still, young at heart, so to speak. I mean, I got so many young people who listen in. I got so many young people who are bringing me into a younger frame of mind. Giving me the idea of certain digital memes and euphemisms and knowing about the internets and knowing about this and knowing about that. I feel young at heart, and the more and more I convey the information across the internet that Social Security is bad, Social Security has basically took the youth and has basically sold them to the government, because that's what they have done. They've sold them to the government, all right? You have sold the children to the government. I'm talking to the baby boomers, all right? And for you folks that don't know what I'm talking about, I mean, just look at you young people. Anybody who's in the age range of 18 to about 35, you know exactly what I'm talking about, all right? You don't have any economic opportunity out here like old Mammy and Daddy. Mammy and Daddy had, 40 years of security in their employment. You know what I'm saying? Mommy and Daddy had retirements that they fell back on. Mommy and Daddy, had all these, ridiculous programs that they forced these politicians to pass in their favor so that they could be rich. That's why they have 77% of America's wealth. So anyway, I like to see Rick Perry go out there, kick ass, and take names and say, hey, wait a minute. Social Security is a goddamn Ponzi scheme. All right? And more young people need to put this at the forefront. More young people need to say, hey, yeah, you know what? I don't want to pay for Social Security because I'm never going to see it. I'm never going to see Social Security. So why should I have to pay for these old pieces of garbage that basically ruin the whole entire system for me? Not to mention outsourced all jobs, put me in a college debt of $80,000, $90,000. I mean, why exactly should we continue to pay for Social Security for these old pieces of garbage when they've got 77% of America's wealth? Huh? Young people, hello, McFly, it's time for you to start focusing in on this goddamn subject. All right, you're being sold to the government, assholes. Anyway, once again, GOP debates tonight. I want to hear from you. What do you got to say about them? You watch them? You got a favorite GOP nominee? I want to hear from you. 972, what's up? You're on the air. You're just playing with your goddamn Peter Popper, for Christ's sake. 417, what's up? You're on the air.
Fuck you, Texas.
Yeah, it's stupid new fag. 404, what's up? You're on the air. Yeah, Jesus Christ, what is everybody just playing with their Peter Popper or what? 405, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, Ghost?
How's it going, man?
Hear me? Man, not too much.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, same shit. Got back from school, man. I think it should be interesting tonight. It's my birthday, so hopefully I see some good shit to look forward to. That'll be nice.
You're damn right. Are you kidding me? I hope that we finally see Rick Perry take swings right back at these teabaggers. Because let's be honest, these teabaggers like to claim that they're tax cutters. They like to claim that they're fiscal conservatives. But let's be honest, what's the biggest burden on the tax system? Social Security. And yet, as big and as bad as these teabaggers like to claim that they're tax cutters, they don't want you to touch that socialist entitlement called Social Security. I mean, isn't that funny? These stupid old pieces of garbage, they want to sit over here and cut all these other entitlements, but when it comes to the big burden on the tax system, they don't want to touch it. And then when Rick Perry finally says, hey, wait a minute, this is a Ponzi scheme, this is ridiculous, our children shouldn't be exploited in this manner, all of a sudden the old people are crying foul like they just took away their Ovaltine or some crap.
Yeah, man. I know. Shitty shit, man.
You're damn right. Anyway, thanks a lot for calling 405, man. Keep listening, and thanks for listening to True Capitalist Radio. Let's get to 801. What's up? What do you think about the GOP debates tonight? We can't hear you, you idiot. 780, what's up? You're on the horn.
Ghost Honey Bun, you could abuse my love hole if you wanna.
What?
You could abuse my love hole if you wanna, Ghost.
Man, that's a cracker trying to sound like he's ethnic. Get out of here, you idiot. Get out of here. You'll never be Latino. As much as you try, you'll never be it, all right? Even though you know how to it doesn't matter. You're never going to be it, so stop trying, all right? Even if you do eat tamales. 559, what's up? You're on the horn.
What are you drinking today, you drunk bastard?
You stupid, silly bastard. Well, if you want to really know, I'm drinking some Macallan, aged 25 years, single malt scotch. Something that'll probably cost you a week's pay to get there, son, all right? Something that'll probably cost you a week's pay to get. What do you do for a living, 559?
I go to college and I work
Oh, well, you can't even afford a six-pack of beer. Of course, you're going to college, for Christ's sake. You're already putting yourself into debt. You got a college loan out?
What was that?
You got a college loan out?
No.
Yeah, you're lying your ass off, for Christ's sake. If you were having full scholarship, you would pose a little bit more substance-filled questions on the debating table instead of sitting over here calling me a drunk bastard. I know for a fact that you have no full scholarship. Are you kidding me? You damn near have to be a damn near closet genius to get a damn full scholarship in today's America. All right? So don't give me this crap. I know that you're in student loans, you're getting in over your head, or better yet, do you have mommy and daddy paying for it? If you have mommy and daddy paying for it, that's a different story. You got mommy and daddy paying for it?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. That sounded so insecure, it's pathetic. You want to know why you sound insecure and uncertain? Because I'm yanking you right into reality, son. You know I'm telling you the truth. You know that you put yourself out with a student loan. You're going to be obligated for that student loan for the rest of your life. By law, you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot default. You cannot go bankrupt. You cannot go default on that loan. You're going to have to pay for that for the rest of your life. They're going to, and you need to read the law too there, son. They're going to continue to take 15% of anything you make until you pay all the loan plus interest. All right, so what do you think about that? You gonna pay 15% of your income to pay for your little stupid college experience?
Well, I don't have any loans out right now, so.
Yeah, you're lying your ass off. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Give me a freaking break. You know as well as I, he's got student loans, and let me tell you, all you folks that are listening in, you better start listening when I say that these student loans are basically putting you in bondage. All right, they are prohibiting you from moving forward. And the reason that they're prohibiting you from moving forward is because how are you going to even get ahead in the world when you're already in debt before you even start working? Can you explain that one? How are you going to get ahead in the world when you're already in debt before you start working? And then when you start working, you got to pay Social Security that you're never going to see. You're going to have to pay Medicaid and Medicare that you're never going to see. Who are you paying it for? Why are you paying it? You're paying it for these disgusting baby boomers that are doing nothing but selling you to the government. I'm going to continue to say that. That's what they're doing. They are selling you to the government. And I know that there's a lot of young kids that don't want to believe that. They want to sit over here and say,
my mommy and daddy love me.
Oh, yeah? Well, how come, over 60% of the baby boomers polled recently said that they ain't going to leave shit. That's right. They ain't going to leave diddly squat to their children, all right? They're spending it all, baby. They ain't going to leave you nothing, all right? They're going to leave you in debt. They're going to leave you paying for their Social Security. They're going to leave you paying for their Medicaid and Medicare. And what do they use Medicaid and Medicare for anyway, huh? How about buying those stupid motor scooters that you see these stupid fat old people riding around in the goddamn malls and the supermarkets? How about that, huh? How about, they pay for their stupid Viagra? Did you know that the biggest heightened of the biggest spike of sexually transmitted diseases, the biggest spike of sexually transmitted diseases is happening in those people that are over the age of 50. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Over the age of 50, for Christ's sake, are having a spike in sexually transmitted diseases because our Medicaid and Medicare are going out and paying for I mean, and you kids, you're so naive, you're so stupid. You're too busy worried about, Britney Spears and trying to look like a bitch and looking at American Idol for the latest fruity ass hopping around the stage like it's got a gerbil hanging out of its ass, waiting for the latest Dancing with the Stars. You're so anesthetized with all this ridiculous nonsense that you are being sold out right from underneath your noses, for Christ's sake, and you people don't even know it. So you young people, you can continue to believe that this stupid charade that,
everything's going to be okay.
You continue thinking that. But because at some point, those of us that are capitalists, when we're prospering, when we're in control of not only this country but throughout the world, and you're in a bread line waiting for a loaf of bread, don't be pissing and moaning. Don't be crying. Don't be sitting over there saying,
it's not fair. I didn't know. I didn't know that it was going to end up like this. I didn't know.
Well, yeah, you know what? You've been warned, you asshole. You've been warned. Anyway, give me a drink. Give me a goddamn drink, for Christ's sake. And all I'm saying is, the young people, you need to start, it's your time now. I mean, you have to think that when your parents were 18, what did they do? They went out and became leftists. They went out and became hippies. They went out in 1969 and had mud pit orgies in Woodstock. They were dropping acid because Timothy Leary told them it was okay to do so. All right, they were out there snorting cocaine off of chicks' asses with bell-bottoms in the 70s, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? Dancing to KC and the Sunshine Band. In the 80s, they were out there doing cocaine and, living like a business zealot like that asshole from American Psycho, for Christ's sake. Now, I'm not joking, man. I'm not joking. Look it up for yourself, man. So I'm telling you this right now, folks. All right, if you're a young person and you're going to be silent, you ain't going to do anything, you ain't going to assert your authority just like your parents did. That your parents asserted their authority. Yeah, for leftism, for Mao Zedong, for Ho Chi Minh, for Che Guevara, they implemented the Black Panther Party, the Weather Underground, the Chicago 7, Abby Hoffman. I mean, they did this back when they were young. They did all this. Now, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You're doing nothing. And the people that are doing something, like LulzSec, Script Kiddies, maybe some of the people that are in the underground digital hacktivist movement, the individuals that are actually doing something, the people that the audience is intended for those particular hacktivist type of exploits, the audience is so ignorant to the actual subject of the hack that they're more enthralled with the lulz. They're more enthralled with the lulz than they are the actual subject that's trying to be spotlighted in the goddamn hack, for Christ's sake. I mean, that's how stupid we are, for I mean, these people that are doing hacktivism are taking penitentiary chances because they're trying to be political. They're trying to absorb it in your head that you got to take charge. You got to take. It's time for you to do something, for Christ's sake. It's time for you to do something. It's time for you to show these old people that you're not going to sit back and go quietly in that good night. It's time to show these old people. It's time to show these baby boomers. I'm calling on the youth. I'm calling on the youth of America. It's time for you to protest against the baby boomers. It's time for you to take control of your own lives instead of allowing these baby boomers to sell you to the government. Because that's what these baby boomers are doing. They're selling you to the government. I mean, give me the mic. Give me the... I mean, what do you think these goddamn college loans are, assholes? What do you think these college loans are all about? I mean, why don't you look at stimulus package 2? In that bill, they nationalized all the student loan programs in America. That's right, nationalized. That means the government is in control of the student loan programs, assholes. That's why you can't default. That's why you can't go bankrupt on these goddamn student loans. And I strongly advise you folks to start looking up the Department of Education SWAT team. That's right, the Department of Education has a SWAT team because they're already out and about trying to go into homes at 3 or 4 in the morning, grabbing people so that they can put them in jail. Because they defaulted on their student loans. Yeah, why don't you Google it up? If you think I'm lying, Google it up. Google up Department of Education SWAT team if you think that I'm lying. Huh? Do you think that your parents had the Department of Education SWAT team knocking down their door when they had a default loan, when they had a default student loan? No, they did not. But what makes you any different? Huh? What makes you any... Oh, that's right. You are being sold. You're being sold to the government. And you idiots don't even care. You don't even know, for Christ's sake. That's how stupid the youth of America has been dumbified. All right? They have been dumbed down. And be honest with you, a lot of it is not the youth's fault. All right? A lot of it is not the youth's fault. Because let's be honest. All right? When the youth was coming up, when mommy didn't want to deal with actually raising a kid and, reading to it and taking it out to Chuck E. Cheese and Disney World and all this other nonsense. All right, what do they do to the children out here? They put them on Ritalin. They put them on lithium. They put them on these ridiculous pseudoscientific mental drugs that has completely robbed most of the youth of their cognitive reasoning. That's why a lot of the youth of America today can't understand the seriousness, all right? They cannot understand the seriousness of the problems ahead, and that's why I'm calling on the youth of America today. It's time for you to start standing up and telling your fucking parents, telling the fucking baby boomers that, hey, we're not going to be sold to the government. We want to carve our own destiny out here. We want the opportunities that were given to your stupid, ungrateful asses. And that's all there is to it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. And let me tell you something. I'm hyped today, folks. I am hyped because I want the youth of America to start realizing that you need to take your head out of your ass. Let's take some calls here. 646-652-4869. We got area code 408 on the horn. What's up, 408?
What's up, Ghost? It's Goofy Bone.
Hey, what's up, Goofy Bone? It's everybody's favorite guest, baby, Goofy Bone. Just give her a bone. What's going on, man? It's good to hear from you.
Man, I wanted to talk about, that stupid, that 213 caller, man. The nerve of that thing to call and sit there and tell you how it's, whatever it's doing, it's capitalizing off the system. Ghost,
it's a shame. It's stupid. I mean, he doesn't have a goddamn job. He's out here rubbing it in the faces of people that he's collecting EBT cards, that he's collecting welfare. He's collecting welfare from 2 different states. No shame whatsoever, no integrity, but this is America here. This is what America is there, Goofy Bone, and it makes me sick that I actually live in a country that embraces this type of mediocrity.
You know what, Ghost? I don't have a job. You don't see me at the welfare line or trying to sign up for an unemployment check, Ghost. Hell no. I stacked my chips. I listened to you. I stacked my chips. I made money off Coke, and that's what I'm living off. That money, that investment off Coke, that's what I made money off, Ghost. And I'm telling you,
those were some good times right there, man. That was a good stock opportunity for those that took advantage of it. I'll tell you that right now, man.
Oh, and I'm living lavish off it right now, Ghost. I'll be fine until March of 2012 if everything goes good, Ghost. But who knows? But I just wanted to call and talk about Rick Perry tonight. He was in my neck of the woods, and if I would have known the date, I would have been at that meeting. It was $5,000 to meet him. You'd have a little dinner, and he'd say a little speech and stuff like that. I wish I would have known. I would have gone to that. That would have been cool, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I've actually been to a few events of Mr. Perry when he ran for governor out here in Texas. Gives great dinners, gives great speeches. Let me tell you something right now. I mean, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative any longer, but the reason that I voted for Rick Perry for governor was because this man out here brought prosperity to Texas. He made sure that unions didn't come over here and organize themselves. He basically said no to any kind of state income tax. The man is definitely pro-business. There's not too much regulation out here in Texas to prohibit businesses from conducting, economic activity out here. So it's been great. And in 2008, when the damn economic contraction and the damn, recession started, we haven't felt it. We have not felt it, for Christ's sake, man. We've been living pretty lavish. Anyway, Goofy Bone, I hate to bring this up, man. We got Tazeki on the phone here. He wants to talk to you for some reason. Tazeki, are you there?
I'm not Tazeki, but I'm just the next best thing.
I'm not. Screw you.
It's a fake imitation of Tazeki.
It's some half a fruiter up in here thinking he was Tazeki. Was that Tazeki's butt boy?
Version of Tazeki.
What the hell was that? It sounded like some kind of gay Korean kid that, somebody snagged up from some fireworks factory, for Christ's sake. What the hell? I thought Tazeki was on the phone here.
It was Tazeki's lover.
We had Tazeki,
either that or the Walmart version of him.
Yeah, that was not Tazeki. Either that or, Tazeki didn't have his voice modulator on. That sounded horrible. That sounded like some goddamn fruit bowl. Trying to pull the balls out of your pants after you're trying to zip up after the urinal up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
man.
Come
on. I thought Tazeki was on the phone here, engineer. All right. Well, apparently we've got we got some miscommunication going on. I can't find him. We're trying to look for him, locate him on the switchboard. We got over 200 people. Hey, here, I think we got him now. Tazeki, are you there?
I certainly hope so, Ghost. Have we got the right person this time?
Oh, there he is. There you go. Hey, Tazeki, I'm sorry. We had somebody here on Skype that kind of had, a clone name of yours. I thought it was you, and it ended up being somebody that, I don't know, a glory hole servant. I don't know what the hell it was, but it's good to hear from you. We haven't heard from you and Goofy in a long time, so go ahead. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, Ghost. I've still been listening to the show. It's still going good. Hope you can calm it down a bit, because bit of rage earlier, but get it back under control and so on. And
I got my heart fluttering, for Christ's sake. It's giving me, it's a little weak at this point in time, but I'm continuing going. I'm fighting through it. Anytime that I feel like my heart's giving away, I just kind of give myself a good chest hit, a little hit to the chest like that, and give me some more energy to continue going and continue to spread the capitalist endeavor.
Plus, a little bit of alcohol, thin the bloods. It's healthy, lots of health benefits to drinking the right amount. So
of course, that's why I drink alcohol. It thins out the blood, for Christ's sake. I mean, every time I drink alcohol, I can feel the plaques start flowing in the heart, man.
Yeah, well, sip to you, Ghost. Toast to you, mate.
Yeah, cheers to you, man. No kidding here. And we got Goofy Bone on the phone here. He's still there, man. I know that it's been a while since y'all both have interacted.
Well, I mean, actually, I've got to congratulate Goofy Bone. I've heard through the grapevine that he's released his album. Is that true, Goof?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 9, 10, 11, man. You were supposed to release your album. When did you release it? Where was the release party?
We had the release party in Santa Cruz on Saturday. It was a wonderful out. Here in my mind, I think the whole world hates me because you got the troll terrorists and you got Tozeki, half an ocean or a whole ocean away. I didn't think no one's gonna came out, but I had a big turnout. I was really surprised, though. So shout out to all the people that came out there, and next month my album will be on iTunes and CD Baby. So look for that, people.
It's called Illegal Mexican, right? It's called Illegal Mexican?
No, Illegal Alien.
Oh, Illegal Alien. I'm sorry. It's Illegal Alien. Go ahead.
Did you have any big celebrities at the party, Goof?
Say that again?
I asked if you had any, big celebrities at the huge event that would have been the release party.
Why would you call a big celebrity to go to your own damn release party? Did I sound desperate?
Because I thought you'd be a big famous rapper and they'd all come out to see you anyway,
Oh,
No?
come on, Tozeki.
Yeah,
You should know
know,
by now.
Tazeki, come on. Tazeki, you know that, there were some celebrities at Goofy Bones release party, man. I'm sure he had Lou Diamond and Phillips out there, man, right?
No, I had Benjamin Bratt there. There you go. You want celebrities there? There's Benjamin Bratt.
No one anyone's ever heard of then.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so how many have you actually sold, Goof? I mean, when is this going to start hitting?
Well, as for right now, I've sold, we're going to say 600 plus, maybe 612. I don't know. I have to check.
How many? 612. Was that 612 at the event?
I sold 2 boxes, which contain 300 CDs in a box. So that's 600 there. Plus whatever whoever else sold at the little booth that we had. So right there, I mean, that's a lot just for a lousy weekend. That impressed me right there.
I gotta admit, Goof, I can just imagine this party in this car park with your crapped out car and you're just pulling CDs out of the back of the trunk. It's amazing.
Yeah, that sounds great. What are we in 1980s? Come on, it doesn't work that way, Tozeki. You should know. You're an internet savvy person. You know how Facebook and Twitter and all those other stupid network websites work. You know how networking works, don't you, Tozeki?
I know how networking works. Yeah.
You're not a good comedian, so your old jokes need to be up to dated. But that's how I network now. I use these Facebook, Twitter, MySpace if it's still alive. Shit, I don't know. What other? What is the Latino sites? Fucking single Latin.
I thought MySpace. I thought MySpace was for the Mexicans.
Well, it was called Moco Space or some shit like that.
No, sir. No, I'm not joking. I mean, look. I mean, I read a lot about the social interaction of digital media, and I read an article that it was a blog, of course, but it was a social construct of MySpace. And it was written by a brother. It was written by a brother that, just basically just canceled his MySpace account because he was complaining about all the Mexicans that were on MySpace. And as a result, I guess they went from there to Twitter because there's a whole bunch of black folk on Twitter now, for Christ's sake. I mean, have you seen the trends on Twitter? Who be he eating here, baby? And, so he hungry, and stuff like that is, a black parent quotes, baby, and, stuff like that is trend hashtags. So anyway, I'm sorry, but I always thought it was MySpace that was down with the La Raza.
Well, I just want to say, Goofy, I want to make you a proposal, as it were, on air. How about this? I will personally pay you, I don't know, I will take you out for a night on the town, we'll get very drunk, and we'll beat some people up in the UK and show them how to party Mexican style, if you can break into the top 10 in the UK. Which shouldn't be a problem, given how successful it's going to be, right?
Oh, I guess. Wow, that's a generous offer. But, the funny thing is that you're a troll. So even if I did got to the #1 tops in the UK, you still wouldn't do that. And
hold on, wait, hold on a second. UK, that's pushing it a little bit. How about if he, makes it the top #1 of the chart in like Belgium or something, Latvia, something like that.
I wasn't Belgium was that big in terms.
Can I get an Ethiopia at least? Ethiopia? Can I make the #1 charts in Ethiopia?
Yeah, I don't know if Ethiopia uses CDs for in the CD player. I think they use them for coasters or shoes or something, man. I mean, they use CDs, to play them on the CD player here.
Well, to educate your audience out there, I'm an independent artist. Like let's just say Tozeki says I sell them out the trunk, but no, I sell them out the backpack. If you really want to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
You said you sold 600. 600 at what price? At what price point?
612, I'm saying, but I haven't checked that. It could be 620. Who knows? I don't know. But I know I sold 2 boxes which contain 300 CDs in a box. So
how much per CD?
We go $8 a CD.
That ain't too bad, man. $8 a pop, $600. Ain't too bad.
Well, Goofy, if you make number one in, let's say, North Korea, I will personally buy a box of your CDs and recommend them to everyone on air on Ghost Show. Do you want to
send one to Kim Jong-il. As a matter of fact,
that's a great idea. Send one to Kim Jong-il as, like, you know, a cultural exchange, you know. He'd probably like it.
Yeah, he's a real Hollywood person, old Kim Jong-il. As a matter of fact, does he have a Twitter? Does he have a Twitter? Let me see if he has a Twitter. If he has a Twitter, let's Twitter bomb his ass, and let's make sure that he listens to Goofy Bones' album here, because I've got Goofy Bones' album actually favorited on my goddamn YouTube. So I'm gonna send him a couple of links, but unfortunately I can't find it here. I can't find the goddamn Kim Jong-il Twitter account. Is there a North Korean Twitter account?
It's probably there under Best Korea.
Do they have a NorthKorea.org or something? I mean, I don't even think they have the .org. What would it be?
Let's see, North Korean Twitter? Let's see. It's got to have that check mark. It's got to have that check mark next to there, like it's the like Twitter knows that this is official. I'm not sending anybody free, like you know, free songs of Goofy Bone here. That's it. No, I can't find it. Anybody in the chat room, can they find it?
Oh,
man. Nobody can. Anyway.
I appreciate that, but...
No, anyway, hey, just stay right there, man. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a break real quick, and since we're talking about, Goofy Bone's album, it came out 9/10/11 this past weekend, and according to Goofy Bone, he was out there at Santa Cruz. He had the release album party out there in Santa Cruz, California. Apparently, sold 600 albums off the gate at $8 a pop. For Christ's sake, he had all kinds of people there at the release party. He had Benjamin Bratt. He had Edward James Almas. He had Lou Diamond and Phillips there. You know what I'm saying? He had all kinds of people there. So without any further ado, folks, let's go ahead and play the hit track off of Goofy Bone's latest album, Illegal Mexican. This is Give It To Her by Give Her a Bone himself, Goofy Bone. Let's go ahead and put it on, engineer. All right, here we go.
I've got sex on my mind. You know what? This is so fucking hot. You're turning me on. I've always wanted to fuck you, and here's my chance.
Baby girl, you must understand, I could never be your man. I'm just here to be your bones, giving you something to moan, hoping that you like it thick. Trust me, baby, I'll bust them lips, getting you nasty, ready to dance. At the end, I wanna be in your pants. Back at my pad, you sing it slow. Positions are nice where you don't wanna go to. Strangers that are getting freaky. I feel like a plumber fixing this leaky. Put it in the hole like Tiger Woods. Watching this girl just feel so good. She's falling in love, but I think it's too quick. Cause I'm not her boyfriend, I'm just her. Knows I eat a big plate, so we talking about our bullshit lives. After the meal, we go for a drive. We smoking on a big ass blunt. She's looking at me like she wants some, so I passed it to her. Welcome to my land. She got so high where she couldn't even land. Laying on her back with her feet in the air, like a naughty vixen. The girl didn't care. Letting me hit it all kinds of ways. Sweat like thugs trying to run away from the bar, cause you know what we doing is a crime. But let me hit that one more time. She gotta get going, her husband's at home. Cause I'm not her boyfriend, I'm just her. Just give her a bone. Just give her a bone. Just give her a bone. Just give her. So baby girl don't know what to do. She's starting to have feelings and act like a fool. I told her I'm the guy on the side, but she can't live with it and let it ride. Watching her trying to hold me down, buy me things, trying to keep me around. You can't stop me when I'm on a one-way. I'ma play it for life and there's no other way. So let's get back to what we do best. Pulling down the zipper on her dress. That's the body of the year and it tastes so good. She likes to nail cause I got that wood. Hitting it hard where her eyes roll back. This girl is pursuing and needs to relax. I gotta get going, no bullshit at home, cause I'm not her boyfriend, I'm just her.
back. Yeah, sexy back. I'm bringing sexy back. My favorite part, mate. Yeah.
You're listening to Ghost on True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
All right. As you heard, that was the latest track off Goofy Bones' record, Illegal Mexican. All right, it is Give It To Her. You probably find that on YouTube. Anyway, folks, we got a little off keister from the broadcast. I want to say I'm sorry. We were supposed to be talking about the Republican Tea Party debate tonight on Communist News Network, but we're running out of time here. So we're just going to run through what we've got going on. Possibly have, maybe an early edition of Radio Graffiti. And I'm thinking about maybe cutting this goddamn Monday edition short. I'm not sure yet. Let's just see how the flow goes. But we're going to continue going. So let me get to another part of the broadcast. Bank of America plans to lay off 30,000 jobs in the next few years. So anybody that happens to be working for Bank of America, all right, anybody that happens to be working for Bank of America, you better look for other sources of income because they're about to lay off 30,000 jobs in the next few years. And let's be honest, you didn't really see this coming. Bank of America now has kiosks and different ATMs, that are in the corners of shopping centers and other convenient locations where you can go and actually cash a freaking check without having to talk to some idiot behind a goddamn cage, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? They can actually go and make a deposit. They can actually withdraw money without having to talk to some stupid little snot-nosed bimbo. You know what I mean? Give me a break. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear from you. All right. As a matter of fact, I feel like I feel like doing things. I feel like doing something right now. All right. I'm in the mood for a little bit of excitement, huh? A little bit of excitement. Let's just try something a little bit different here. Let's try something. Hold on, folks. I'm in the middle of doing a couple of things, trying to verify a couple of things, and we may just try something. We may just try something. All right. Let's go ahead and how about we Twitter bomb Cuba? How about that? How about we Twitter bomb Cuba's dumbass? Huh? How about we do some Twitter bombing on Cuba? And let me tell you what, there's Cuba's Twitter name right here, right? Here's Cuba's Twitter name right here, and let's tell Fidel Castro to hurry up and die, all right? How about that? Yeah! Woo! As a matter of fact, I'm giving shout-outs to anybody who's doing it right now. I'm looking at it. Whoever's sending tweets at that particular address, I'm giving shout-outs right now. Right now, baby. And tell them Goofy Bone is, bringing sexy back too while you're at it. Tell Fidel Castro that Goofy Bone is bringing sexy back. Huh? There you go. Hurry up and die. What's up, Candy Candy Vag? Oh, you sick son of a bitch. I bet you even Fidel Castro is going to have to look cross-eyed at that like, Anyway, here it is. Here's the name right here. There's the Cuba name right there. That's it. That's where you go at right there. Right there. Let me apply chat martial law on these idiots. All right. Right here. All right. There's the Cuban Twitter bomb. Bomb the hell out of that stupid Twitter account and tell Castro to hurry up and die. All right. All right. Hey, let me see who else we got. We got Jones Palin 2012. We've got Rusty Shacklefar. What's going on? No, I'm not saying that asshole. I don't love Fidel Castro assholes. Don't stop it. All right, stop it. We've got Ghost, some asshole that tried to goddamn clone my name with two eyes, saying that. What's going on? Old Man Scrotum. We've got Dark Razors. What's going on? We got Baroni. Doing it as well. I'm telling you, I'm giving shout-outs right now. It's time to Twitter bomb Cuba. All right? We got Nut Whipper. We got Tazo Gin. We got Texas is toast. Oh, shove it up your ass. We got Hope Coast dies. Yeah, shove it up your ass. I hope you die. Herpadur engineer. Senior rapist. Oh, my God. Shove it up your ass, all right? We got Mercadrago 5. What's going on? We got vaginal hookah-dookin'. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go, Texas. What's going on? I'm not going to say the rest of that. He's saying, Fidel Castro should hurry up and die. How do you like that? Die, Castro, die. Look at all these people. Look at them all. Sailor Moon owns. We got Over the Taco. We got You Abuse Beer Cans. Poop Tickler's Cat. Have a Dog. Khaki Jappy or some crap. Who else we got? We got Rainbow Dash for Ghost. We got Mike Lowry. Who else we got? We got so many people Twitter bombing these damn Cubans. I wonder if they're going to say something like, "Órale, tú no quieres chingarte de meter el moco, los ojos, hurry up and die. Tell them the capitalist army hopes he dies, all right? The capitalist army hopes Fidel Castro dies, all right? He needs to die already. Here, there's the damn Cuba Twitter name. It's time for Twitter Bomb. Who else do we got going on over here? Yoketo Whore. Yoketo Whore? Are you kidding me? You actually made that name? We got Yatter King, Grenade Plasma. Ghost is a nice guy. What's going on? We got the Foot Fister. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got Ghost is Tim McGraw. No, I'm not, asshole. We've got the Unpleasant One. We've got, who else we got? IHOP. Let's continue going, shall we? I'm not joking. I mean, I want Castro to look at this and have a freaking heart attack. Woo! Oh, my God. Anyway, who else we got? We got the Poop Tickler Jr. going in on that. We got Texas Myalgia, Poop Masseuse, T-Bone the Fruit. We got RJD279. Who else we got? We got so many people tweeting this, folks. This should make the news, for Christ's sake. You understand? All right, My Little Capitalist in the place. Ghost Train 123, Mexican Ghost CA. Fluttershy Friday, Michael Moore 96. Fuck Michael Moore. Big John Marvos. What's going on? Barbecue Texas. Shove it up your ass, you idiot. Barbecue Texas. That's it. I'm not doing any more shout-outs. These people they're going to start doing stupid garbage. I'm not going to do it. All right? That's enough. All right? That's enough. Anyway. Barbecue Texas, LOL. Yeah, fuck you. And that's stupid. Damn it. There's nothing funny about that, man. There's nothing funny about that. Texas is having one of the worst fires in its history. One of the worst droughts in its history, for Christ's sake. You people are laughing. Look at them. They're laughing. They're laughing about this crap. Damn it. They're laughing. They're laughing about this crap. Jesus Christ. Give me the freaking mic. Give me the mic. They're laughing about this. Can you believe this crap? They're laughing. They're laughing about Texas burning out here in forest fires. They're laughing. Jesus Christ. Let me move on to the next subject matter, all right? We talk about Bank of America laying off 30,000 jobs. Let's talk about Russian President Dmitry Medvedev. That stupid asshole who's basically nothing more than the sock puppet of Vladimir Putin. But believe it or not, Dmitry Medvedev basically said that there's no need to pursue any more actions upon the Syrian situation. And for you folks that are unfamiliar with the Syrian situation, right now, the disgusting totalitarian regime of Bashar al-Assad is killing its own people. That's right. The leader, the totalitarian leader, Bashar al-Assad, is killing his own people just to sustain power. And I have been focusing and trying to spotlight attention on this particular subject matter since February. There's been close to almost 3,000 people dead. Almost 3,000 people dead because Bashar al-Assad wants to continue to sustain power. It wasn't until August, until the UN finally implemented some kind of sanctions against the Syrian government, for Christ's sake. It wasn't until August that Barack Obama finally called this a crime against humanity, even though he was willing to act in the Libyan situations. You notice that? Huh? He was willing to help Al-Qaeda in Libya, because let's be honest, folks, all right? Let's be honest, the Libyan rebels are all affiliated with Al-Qaeda. I mean, it said it on our State Department website. It said on the United States, the United States State Department website that those that were enemies of Muammar Gaddafi had ties to Al-Qaeda. All right? You know it, and I know it. But Bashar al-Assad, some totalitarian, disgusting, filthy dictator can kill his people, and we just sit on our thumbs, not doing a goddamn thing about it. I mean, there's something hypocritical about that. There's something hypocritical and something disgusting about, the United States sitting on its thumb, all right? The United States sitting on its thumb while you got Syria and Bashar al-Assad killing, murdering, massacring his own people because he wants to sustain power. Nothing more, nothing less. And it's a disgrace. And I'm going to say, and I'm going to continue to say, death to Bashar al-Assad! Death to Bashar al-Assad! Death! Death! Death to Bashar al-Assad! And any other tyrant that kills people just so they can sustain their own bureaucratic power. Anyway, 646-652-4869. Anyway, amidst all this killing that's happening in Syria, the freaking president of Russia thinks that there's no need for additional pressure on Syria, huh? You know what I mean? That there's no additional, we don't need pressure, comrade. We don't need the pressure no more on Syria. Syria does nothing to you. Here, killing own people. Who cares? Shove it up your ass, you vodka-drinking, cockeyed bastard. I mean, there needs to be some kind of goddamn intervention in Syria. There is no need for almost 3,000 people to die because Bashar al-Assad doesn't want to relinquish his power. You understand that? Russian, with a Medvedev, huh? You Russian cockeyed bastard. Let me tell you something, I'm sorry. It's hard for me to respect Russians, all right? I'm so sorry. It's hard for me to respect Russians because, let's be honest, they're little cockeyed bastards. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen a Russian, for Christ's sake? They cannot close their mouths. They're mouth breathers. You know what I mean? They can't close their mouths. They're like, mouths are open 24 hours a day. I don't know if they're catching food, because they stand in bread lines, for Christ's sake, trying to get protein, flies going in there. I have no idea. All right? And secondly, I don't like vodka. I mean, what kind of a goddamn country is going to put vodka as its, drink of choice? I mean, vodka doesn't taste like garbage. It doesn't taste like anything. I mean, it's the alcoholic's drink. Anybody who drinks vodka on a consistent basis is a drunk, is an alcoholic, is a lush. All right? They should be going into Alcoholics Anonymous, for Christ's sake, because let's be honest, all right? Anybody who drinks vodka, they're drinking to get completely plastered. They're not drinking because they're connoisseurs. They're not drinking because they appreciate the taste and the nuances of the libation in hand. No. They drink vodka because they're drunks. Now, why would they do that? Because, believe it or not, folks, vodka doesn't smell on your breath. Yeah, you can actually be a functioning drunk and drink vodka all day, and no one can smell it on your breath. That's why I'm saying vodka is the alcoholic's drink, for Christ's sake. It's for alcoholics. And I don't like it, all right? I mean, that just goes to show me that Russia is a country full of cockeyed alcoholics, for Christ's sake. Anyway, the reason I went off on that tirade about Russians is because you got that cockeyed President Dmitry Medvedev saying there's no need for additional pressure on Syria when I'm saying that that Syrian pressure is long overdue. There should be no reason why this asshole is sitting over here killing his own people just to sustain his own power. Do you understand that? No reason whatsoever. None. Anyway, we're in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please, all right? Please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks. Go to the forums. Go to the blogs. And spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. Moreover, folks, there's all kinds of little buttons underneath your player there. You know, you got a little Facebook like button. You got to tweet this button. You got to share this button. Use and abuse those buttons, baby. It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. It's just a freaking click. And now that we got that all out of the way, all right, let's go ahead and do some Twitter shout-outs, all right? Now, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to shout out everybody who is tweeting at Cuba. That's right, we are Twitter bombing Cuba today so that Fidel Castro can get off his rocker and start realizing that we don't, or not we, but the Cuban people don't want to see his totalitarian, bureaucratic, communist control any longer. It's time to get in with the now, Fidel. All right, it's time to get in with the now, Raul. All right, it's time to get into the now, Cubanos. All right? Anyway, check this out. Here's the, let me go ahead and put chat room martial law here because you got some spammers up in this joint. So let's go ahead and, here it is right here. Here's the name of the Twitter account of Cuba. And go ahead and tweet at him right now and tell him that it's time for Fidel Castro to die. All right? We got Forex Capitalist who's tweeting at this Cuban situation, all right? We got Drug Maid in the house. Fruit Overlord. Give me a freaking break with Fruit Overlord. Who else? We got Pick-a-Man Diane. Oh, Jesus Christ. Unpleasant Owl. Aardvark Snatch. Have Dog. Poop Tickler Jr., I already called on that asshole. Who else do we got? You got Burning Lone Star. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You son of a freaking... God damn it, I'm giving you shout-outs for Christ's sake. I'm giving you shout-outs for Christ's sake. God damn it. And you're laughing at Texas, man. You're laughing at Texas. You come down here to Texas and say that, you little pipsqueaks. You come down here and flap your little mealy-mouthed suckhole out here and talk that garbage and see if your ass don't get beat down to the ground, boy. You come down here to Texas and see if we don't turn your ass into dog meat sitting over there talking garbage about Texas. Do you understand that? Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, give me a drink. Piece of crap. Anyway, who else do we got? Jesus Christ. We got the Caboose 2696. We got AI Claire. What's going on? We got Z Twinkle Sparkle. Who the hell else do we got? We got Merca Drago 5. We got Over the Taco. Over the Taco? Are you kidding me? We got Kevin Brand T92. Jerry Buck 1. We got LOL at Cuba. LOL at Cuba. Jesus Christ, with you shit sons of bitches, man. Who else do we got? Who else do we got here, engineer? All right, who else we got? We got Rarity Shot. We've got Thirsty Texas. Shove it up your ass, assholes. We've got 60-year-old Cunning. We got Ray MK011. We got Niagara Roll. What's going on, Niagara Roll? We got Water Lawns. We got, who else? Meteoroid Junkie. What's going on, Meteoroid Junkie? Who else we got? We got, I'm not saying that, you sick son of a bitch. We've got Jack Ruby 1123. We've got Capitalist Brony in the house. We got Ghost is Tim McGraw again, for Christ's sake. I'm not Tim McGraw, asshole. Stop saying it, all right? I don't like Tim McGraw. He's an idiot. He's stupid. Don't compare me to that stupid chaw-chewing redneck, all right? Don't compare me to that chaw-chewing redneck already. Anyway, that's about enough. All right, let's go ahead and continue going, for Christ's sake, all right? 646-652-4869 is the number to call. All right, I want to hear from you. We were talking a little bit about Dmitry Medvedev saying that there's no need to pursue the Syrian the pressure on Syria for some reason. That's because, let's be honest, the Russians are a bunch of communist bastards, and they're just as totalitarian as Bashar al-Assad. But let's continue in the same region, shall we? A bomb in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula, all right? A bomb in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula kills 34 people, 12 of them Israeli, all right? Now, once again, we've been touching on this Israel situation, out there in Israel. And the reason that we've been touching on it is because I think that this is a major powder keg that's waiting to come off. And let me tell you, this could be the start of World War III. And it's not something that I'm looking forward to. I'm just looking at the potential powder keg that's willing to blow up. It's waiting to blow up out here. And at some point, Israel is going to act. And I've been saying this, and I've been prognosticating on this for a long period of time. But mark my words, I'm going to continue to say this. Israel is going to have a preemptive strike against some of the Arab hostile neighbors in an attempt to not only reassert its authority within the region, but moreover, to kind of quash any of the domestic unrest that's happening in their country. For you folks that were unaware, not this past weekend, but the weekend prior, Israel had 450,000 people take to the streets of Israel demanding, quote-unquote, social justice. Demanding, quote-unquote, social justice, which is just another word for socialism. You've got people in Israel begging for socialism, for Christ's sake. I mean, what is this world coming to? I mean, Israel, begging for socialism. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on. This whole goddamn world has gone mad. It's gone completely freaking mad, for Christ's sake, and it's horrible. Anyway, let's continue going. 646-652-4869. What does everybody think about this, huh? Once again, a bomb in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula kills 34 people, 12 of them Israel. And this after Iran calls for an attack on Israel's embassy in Cairo. So on top of having this bomb in the Sinai Peninsula in Egypt, you've got Iran calling for an attack on the Israel embassy in Cairo. I mean, it's just unbelievable, for Christ's sake. I mean, look at these totalitarian dictators. It's disgusting. The whole Middle East is being flipped upside down. It's a freaking powder keg. I'm telling you, it's starting. It's starting right now. You think that world disorder is happening right now? Unfortunately, it's just begun. It's just begun, for Christ's sake. And us as human beings got to force this situation, this little Middle Eastern situation. We just need to kind of take our step back from it and say, hey, wait a minute, what is this really about? All right? What the hell is this really about? I mean, why do we care about you people that, want to dispute over this stupid little pissing ground land? I don't care about it, all right? I don't care. But these people are willing to die and, willing to kill each other over a piece of property. That's one of the most primitive ideas I can never understand. Nationalism. Hey, I'm going to die for this border that some idiot and some despot, some monarch drew the borders for 2,000 years ago. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and die for a border that was made by some ridiculous monarch despot, and I'm going to die for it. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. And this is why I continue to say these primitive concepts of man need to no longer be accepted in the modern world. We're in modernity. We don't need to be accepting these primitive concepts of man that have done nothing but cause habitual human strife. And I'm talking about these old primitive concepts such as nationalism, such as political romanticism, such as culturalism, racism, theocracy. These primitive ideas that no longer need to be acknowledged in today's modern world. But the only reason they're acknowledged is because the majority of the people are primitive. They refuse to acknowledge that they are beyond the primitive ideas that are being subjugated in their ridiculous dominion of the mind. It's time for us to realize that we've gone beyond design of the human equation, and we've conquered nature. We've conquered the cosmos. It's time for us to take our great leap forward and colonize space. But we can't do that as long as everybody's still holding on to these primitive concepts. We can't do that if everybody's out there dying for Allah, dying for Hare Krishna, dying for Jesus, dying for all these ridiculous concepts that have done nothing but cause habitual strife for mankind, that has caused nothing but death and destruction for human civilization. I mean, just take a look at the halls of history and take a look at all the blood that is stained the halls of history behind these primitive concepts of religion, of nationalism, culturalism, racism, political romanticism. We no longer need to acknowledge these old primitive concepts, and it's time for us as humanity to embrace modernity and our great leap forward into colonizing the cosmos and trying to find out the true origins of life itself. Anyway, I'm sorry, folks. I'm just sick of these goddamn stupid theocracies, basically causing international ruckus. I don't want to have nothing to do with this crap. Do you understand that? I don't want to have nothing to do with any theocratic, nationalistic, culturalistic, racist type of war. I don't want to have nothing to do with it, all right? I don't want to have nothing to do with it. So anyway, once again, a bomb in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula kills 34 people, 12 of them Israeli tourists. This on top of Iran. Ahmadinejad calling for an attack on Israel's embassy in Cairo, Egypt. And why is Iran trying to rabble-rouse the situation in Egypt? Because the Iranian regime itself is having its own domestic troubles. I was here on this broadcast in 2009 when the Iranian Revolution attempted to take out the Ayatollah, when they attempted to take out Ahmadinejad. Unfortunately, it was quashed with horrific violence, horrific terror, and by God, there should be not only just war crimes being implemented on Ahmadinejad and the Ayatollah, but I feel that the whole entire apparatus of the Iranian Revolution, and I'm talking about the Iranian Revolution of 1979. I'm not talking about the Iranian Revolution of 2009. All right, I'm talking about those assholes that are down with the Ayatollah. These people need to be wiped out. They need to be taken out, for Christ's sake. All right, do a YouTube search and take a look at 2009 Iranian Revolution, and take a look at all the young people that were out there in the streets begging for the Ayatollah, begging for Ahmadinejad to come down from power because they no longer wanted to be ruled by these people any longer. And what did the Ayatollah and Ahmadinejad do? They mowed them down like a bunch of dogs. They killed them. They massacred them. They not only massacred them in the streets, but they went in and raided their homes, kidnapped their families, tortured people. All because, let's be honest, the youth of Iran doesn't want to be ran by some theocratic bunch of Ayatollah crap. All right? So death to Ahmadinejad and death to the damn Ayatollah. How are you going to sit over here and call for an attack on the Israel embassy in Cairo when you don't even have the balls to sit there and accept the fact that your own people don't even want you in power, Iran? So how do you like them apples? And speaking of which, let's continue with this Arab theme, shall we? Turkey. We've been talking a lot about Turkey because, for whatever reason, Turkey just does not like it. They just don't want to have nothing to do with Israel. And in my personal opinion, I think that the leadership of Turkey is utilizing the political position with the Arab Spring. All the Arabs, rising up, trying to cause a ruckus, so on and so forth. They're utilizing this position into focusing some spotlight on the country of Turkey as an Arab leader, so to speak. Because let's not forget, all these Arab countries that are about are only around because of the Treaty of Versailles. Remember, after World War I, the Ottoman Empire, which had been around for 450 years, close to 500 years, was completely disbanded once World War I was won by the English and the French. They carved up all the now Arab countries into the borders that they are today. So Iraq, that border was carved up at the Treaty of Versailles. The United Arab Emirates, cut up at the Treaty of Versailles. Libya, cut up at the Treaty of Versailles. All these Arab nations are no older than, maybe 100 years old, 90 years old. You know what I'm saying? So to sit over here and make this idea and suggestion that, Turkey's just doing this to rabble-rouse. I don't think so. I think that they're trying to conjure up the spirit of the Ottoman Empire, because remember, the headquarters, the capital of the Ottoman Empire was in Turkey. So it's no coincidence that Turkey is trying to, play fisticuffs and saber rattle with Israel, because let's be honest, most of the Arab Spring is anti-Israel. So I would be keenly observant on what the hell Turkey is doing at this point in time, all right? Keenly observant of what Turkey is doing. I mean, they're not only basically trashing diplomatic ties with Israel, they've kicked out Israel diplomats. They're dismantling, certain Israeli interest within the country of Turkey. But moreover, we all remember flotilla, right? Remember the flotilla last year? Remember when, they chartered a flotilla to go into Palestine in hopes of, providing aid and, materials or something of that nature. Anyway, that was last year. Turkey, the leader of Turkey, said that particular incident when Israel aborted the flotilla and killed everybody on board, or most people on board, when attempting to go into Palestine, was an act of war. All right, that's what the leadership of Turkey said, all right? The leadership of Turkey said that it is an act of war when Israel went onto the flotilla and basically killed, I think it was like 6 Turkish people that were aboard that flotilla. You know what I mean? No BS. Now, the Turkish president has basically said that was an act of war. They are going to charter another flotilla, and it's going to be backed up by Turkish naval ships. It's going to be backed up by Turkish naval ships, and by God, I guarantee you, folks, that this is going to turn into the precursor of World War III. This is a powder keg waiting to happen. You're going to have a disgusting display of warlike activity in this region. I kid you not, folks. And I'm not looking forward to it, all right? I'm not looking forward to it whatsoever. Anyway, hey, implement chat martial law there, engineer. Implement chat martial law. All right? Anyway, who else we got going on here? We got, once again, Turkey saying that flotilla raid last year was a cause for war. And let me tell you, they're going to charter another flotilla here this month, folks. Mark my words, they're doing it now. Read it. Look it up. Do it yourself. Do your own research if you don't believe me. And they're going to back up this flotilla with Turkish naval ships. I'm telling you, this is not good. All right, this is not good. Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? I want to talk a little bit about slavery in the UK. That's right, folks. I want to talk a little bit about slavery in the UK because apparently, according to some reports out here, there's a big problem with slavery in the United Kingdom. I was unaware that, the UK actually, embraced this slavery idea. I thought y'all limeys were actually down with like the indentured servant type of situation, Now y'all are keeping slaves? Well, anyway, out of London, all right, 24 men that said they were kept as slaves were freed by UK police after being there for as long as 15 years. Police in Bedfordshire, northwest of London, arrested 5 suspects under the new anti-slavery law passed last year. I mean, little did I know that the UK had such a slavery problem that they passed a UK anti-slavery law, which I didn't even know that was even a prevalent issue amongst our brethren across the pond. Anyway, the men from England and parts of Eastern Europe are all believed to be victims of slavery, police said, living in squalid conditions, and in the town of Leighton Buzzard, many of the men were on the verge of starvation. There's no electricity, no running water. I mean, are you kidding me? What's wrong with you limeys out there? Huh? I mean, are you having too many fish and chips and it's, kind of clogging the goddamn blood from your heart to your brain or something? I mean, I didn't realize the United Kingdom had a problem with slaves, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, you limey bastards. Jesus Christ. I could just imagine, some limey sitting over here trying to justify the slavery, like, oh, you don't understand. Oh, we are monarchs here. We are monarchs, and that's what we do. We go out and we get slaves with people. Yes, that's what we do. I want them to, sit there and wash me, and I want them to make me fish and chips. I want them to make me tea, yes. That's what I want to do. You know, you bastards out there talking garbage. You don't know what you're talking about when it comes to slavery. All right, I'm from the UK. All right, I'm the best the UK has to offer. You know what I mean? Anyway, I had no idea that this was a problem in the UK. I had no idea, but once again, you learn something new every day. Anyway, let's continue going because we only got 10 minutes left, and then we're going to go ahead and go to Radio Graffiti. I wanted to talk about that goddamn game last night. Did everybody see the goddamn Dallas Cowboys game last night? Did everybody see that crap? I mean, what the hell is up with Tony Romo, for Christ's sake, man? Can we fire this piece of shit already, man? I mean, you're talking about somebody living up to every stereotype known to man, Tony Romo, all right? I tweeted this morning that Tony Romo is flakier than French bread and lazier than a Mexican on welfare, all right? Because let's be honest, Tony Romo, his last name's Romo, he's Mexicano, he's down with La Raza. Have you seen Tony Romo's dad, for Christ's sake? Looks like he just hopped across the border, looking for contract work or something, all right? And lo and behold, when Tony Romo was coming off the bench, when Dallas was kind of looking for, some kind of quarterback, all of a sudden, Tony Romo came out of his tree, started throwing passes, started doing this, started doing shimmies and getting rid of tackles and scrambling, and then once Tony Romo got a goddamn multi-million-dollar contract, what did that stupid idiot do, huh? What did he do? He started doing the bean and cheese type of mentality. That's what I like to call it, the bean and cheese type of mentality. What did he do? The day before the big game, he's out there with Jessica Simpson in, of all places, Mexico. I kid you not, all right? I kid you not. He's in all places, Mexico, with Jessica Simpson. And what do you think he's doing with Jessica Simpson before the ball game, huh? He's wearing himself out banging this nymphomaniac slut. That's what he was doing. So what do you think he's going to have energy to actually play the football game? You actually going to have the energy to play the game? No, he's not, all right? And every year, it's been the same goddamn excuse from this piece of trash time and time again, all right? Same goddamn excuse. So, before we get into anything else, please, folks, we're playing Twitter Bomb today. Let's go ahead and throw another Twitter bomb at Dallas Cowboys right here and tell them to fire that fruit bowl Romo, for Christ's sake. I mean, we're better off. Look. I'm from Texas, all right? I'm from Texas. If I'm going to have to sit through another Dallas Cowboys losing season, I don't want Romo to be a part of it. Do you understand? I want him shining shoes. That's what I want him doing. That's where he belongs. He belongs shining shoes. He belongs working behind the counter at a Home Depot somewhere. That's where he belongs. He doesn't belong in a football field. So once again, let's go ahead and Twitter bomb the Dallas Cowboys. Let me go ahead and put the Dallas Cowboys Twitter name on here. All right? There it is. Dallas Cowboys. Let me go ahead and implement chat martial law here because these idiots are going to start spamming, for Christ's sake. All right, right here. Here it is, Dallas Cowboys. All right? You want you to tell him? I want you to tell him to fire Romo. Romo's playing like he's got the clap, for Christ's sake. Romo's playing like he just gangbanged Greg Louganis and is feeling effects of the AIDS or something on the field, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God. Here, let me go ahead and give some chat shout-outs, shall we? I'm going to give chat shout-outs to all those that are sending, fire Romo at the Dallas Cowboys, all right? No joke. I'm not joking. I'm giving shout-outs to everybody right now that's throwing fire Romo's stupid, lazy Mexican ass right now. Right now at the Dallas Cowboys. Here it is, right here. Here's the Dallas Cowboys Twitter name, all right? Fire Romo. Fire Romo. You can tell him I said that. Fire Romo. Here, let me go ahead and put it on my Twitter account so maybe people can just go ahead and retweet that crap. Here, let me go ahead and put it on. Here, hey, Dallas Cowboys, fire Romo's ass. I'm not joking. Sick of this idiot. I mean, look, I know people are saying, well, who cares, Ghost? It's just a stupid football game, Ghost. Who cares? Who cares? Let me tell you something, all right? I don't really care about the game either. I don't really care about football. But, occasionally, because I'm a capitalist and like to, wage a friendly wager amongst friends and folks that, like to, gamble on, certain sporting events, all right? All right, I'm sitting over here. I'm going to bed early, right? I'm thinking Dallas Cowboys got it sewn up. You know, I basically turn off the channel at about third quarter. I'm figuring, hey, I got the money in the bag. Don't worry about it. They're not losing, whatever, right? So I go to sleep. I wake up this morning. This asshole who I actually placed the bet with for this Dallas Cowboys game calls me up and says, hey, where's my money? And I'm like, where's your money? What are you talking about? The Dallas Cowboys were kicking the crap out of the damn New York Jets. What are you talking about? And then I realized this stupid fruit roll Romo screwed it up at the fourth quarter like a typical stupid loser. Good. He's a stupid loser, man. He's a stupid loser. Now, look, I didn't lose. Look, give the mic. I didn't lose a lot of money. It's the principle of the matter. You understand? It's the principle. I don't mind losing money if it's a good game, you know? I don't mind losing money if it's like, hey, it's tied, and then they're ahead again, and it's tied again, and I mean, the whole game is close. I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I don't like when these assholes like Tony Romo sit over here and flake out in the fourth quarter, conveniently losing the game. Now, the reason I'm saying that Tony Romo needs to be fired, or at least needs to be investigated, because he conveniently loses at the right time for gamblers that are betting against the Dallas Cowboys to win big. I wouldn't be surprised if he's paid by Jimmy the Greek's family or something to sit over there and throw some of these games. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if the ghost of Jimmy the Greek is coming up and telling Romo, hey, guy, why don't you throw up a couple of games over here? I'm Jimmy the Greek over here. Anyway, fire Romo, stupid, lazy, no talent having ass. There, all right? There. I'm sick of it. Anyway, anybody tweet at Dallas Cowboys engineer?
The start of this game is that.
All right, who do we got? Do we got anybody? We don't have anybody tweeting at Dallas Cowboys over here. Here we go. We got Ghost the Brony doing it here. We got. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. You sick son of a bitch. All right. We've got Ghost is a Texan. What's going on? Who else we got going on? I'm telling you, look, what I want right now is everybody to tweet at Dallas Cowboys right here. Right here. Tweet at these sons of bitches and tell them to fire frickin' Romo. Goddamn, Romo owes me money. That's what he got. He owes me money or... He owes me money, or he better give me a goddamn tape of him and Jessica Simpson doing the wild thing so I can sell that shit on the internet and recoup my losses, for Christ's sake. All right? And that's all there is to it. Who else do we got going on? Well, we got 13. Now we got some tweets, all right? Now we got some tweets. Anyway, we got Ray MKO. What's going on? We got urine smoothies. Jesus Christ. We got Ghost is a nice guy. What's going on? We got Drug Maid in the house. We got Bronies for Ghost. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's what I want. Yeah, Bronies for Ghost. Give me a freaking break, you damn Bronies. We got Happy 3000. We got Soldier Leaf Hat. We've got, who else do we got going on over here? We're just spreading shout-outs right here. We got Spermy the Brony. Got Raisin Bread. Yoketo Whore. We got LOL at... you asshole. I'm not saying that. We got the American Moocher. Yeah, I bet you are a mooching piece of trash. We got Fire the Engineer. Hey, why the hell am I going to fire the engineer for? He's doing a great job. They want me to fire you, engineer.
Fuck you. You're trying to stop.
I don't blame you, engineer. I mean, these people are being really jerky. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. Anyway, who else do we got? We got, I'm not saying that either. We got Cosbro CMB, or CB, excuse me. We got Jones Palin 2012. We got Linux Kill. We got Michael Moore 96. We got Old Man Scrotum. We got My Little Capitalist. We got Max Scoops. Who else do we got? Huh? Who else do we got up in here? Ghost Train 123. We got Peter Fillaroo. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. We got Joseph DeLitt. We got, you sick sons of bitches, enough with the Texas barbecue crap, all right? Enough. It's not funny. Stop with the Texas barbecue stuff. Assholes. Urine toothpaste. Who else do we got going on here? We got, no, I'm not saying, this is enough. You idiots are making fun of Texas. You idiots are making fun of Texas doing this crap, and that's not what I'm intending for this Twitter bomb to be. I want them to fire Romo, all right? I don't want you idiots to be sitting over here, talking all this garbage and making laughing jokes about Texas's misfortune and their wildfires and their droughts. That wasn't the intention, for Christ's sake. Let me give a last couple of shout-outs, and we'll move on to something else. What's up, that grunge guy? What's up, Top Badge? Who else do we got? Who else do we got? We got Mr. Burns. We got Ghost Burns. Text. Oh, you son of a bitch. God damn it. Enough. I'm sick of this crap. Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. That's not funny, man. That's not funny. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, for Christ's sake. We talk about Romo. Did anybody see Cyndi Lauper sing the national anthem, for Christ's sake? Did anybody see this stupid skankosaurus, huh? This stupid dumbass.
Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have. I'm a whore with pink hair, playing with my twat 'cause I've got toys for twats 'cause I wanna have fun.
That stupid skank, all right? This bitch actually had the audacity to sit over here and actually sing the national anthem at the U.S. Open and completely messed it up. All right, completely just did it all wrong. What's up with these stars not knowing the national anthem? I mean, you're making money in America, right? You're making money, selling to American people in America. Why exactly can you not memorize the goddamn national anthem? I mean, Cyndi Lauper and her muff-diving ass is not the only person to mess up on the national anthem. I mean, y'all remember Christina Aguilera, although I think she was a little bit sauced, if you want my personal opinion. Did y'all see her when she did the Super Bowl little mess up there? She looked like she was, eating too many tacos or something. She looked a little puffy, to say the least, She had like triple chins going down underneath her goddamn face, for Christ's sake, so I wouldn't be surprised if she was a little lushy, to say the least, during that singing. But another one, did y'all see Michael Bolton that one time? Oh, my God, if y'all haven't seen Michael Bolton mess up the goddamn national anthem, you need to look at it. This idiot actually did a Sarah Palin. He actually looked at his hand when he forgot the lyrics, and he'd look at his hand and be, and through the line, and he's reading his hand, for Christ's sake. I mean, good Lord. I mean, it's just stupid. Anyway, Cyndi Lauper, you stupid bitch. I mean, you deserve all the ridicule that you get from messing up the freaking national anthem. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised Barack Obama didn't come down from, Helicopter 2 or Helicopter 1 or whatever you call that stupid little White House chopper. I'm surprised he didn't land in the middle of the U.S. Open, get his pimp hand strong on your goddamn face for sitting there and ruining the America's national anthem, for Christ's sake. Where's Barack Obama when you need him? You know what I mean? Where's Barack Obama to give this skankosaurus an Ike Turner backhand so she can recant her memory on actually remembering the freaking national anthem? Anyway, last but not least, folks, let me move on to the last subject matter. Then we're going to get to Radio Graffiti. A fat man, believe it or not, a fat jelly-ass 55-year-old jerk dick is actually suing White Castle. Now, he's not suing White Castle for your traditional trivialized litigious lawsuits like I burnt my lip on hot coffee, so I'm suing White Castle. No, he's not doing one of those. I bit into a burger and a hot pickle burnt my nose, so I'm suing McDonald's. He's not doing that. No. Guess why this fat bastard is suing White Castle? He's suing because he cannot fit in the booths. That, the booths that they have there for public seating, for Christ's sake, his gut is so fat that he cannot fit in the seats. And after supposedly 2 years of complaining to White Castle, after 2 years of saying,
hey, I'm a little fat bastard and I can't fit in your booths. I mean, can't you have like a couple of fat-ass booths? Can't you have a couple of fat-ass booths so we can kind of sit in there and feed our fat asses on the White Castle burgers?
Can you believe this crap? He's actually suing because, the booths aren't fat enough for his fat ass to sit there and deposit, large, mounds of food in his gullet, for Christ's sake. All right? I'm not joking. He's suing for, first of all, he's suing so that all the White Castles in America have fat-enabled seating or something. Believe it or not, he's actually quoting the Disabilities Act. I mean, that is the basis of his lawsuit, that this violates the Disabilities Act. He's actually saying that because he's a fat ass, that somehow constitutes some kind of disability. I kid you not. All right, he's doing this. He's actually going to force White Castle in this lawsuit to, restructure their seating arrangements. Moreover, he wants punitive damages for his fat ass. He wants punitive damages because he can't sit his fat ass at the goddamn location and deposit food down his gullet like a goddamn garbage disposal. Give me a freaking break. I hope that fat ass has a heart attack from eating too many White Castle burgers. What about that, huh? I hope that your goddamn heart clogs up from eating that goddamn ridiculous fatty food, trans fat, soybean burger garbage. All right? I mean, has anybody even eaten a goddamn White Castle burger? Have you seen the meat, for Christ's sake? I mean, when you bite into it, the inside of it is white. I mean, I've never seen such a thing. You take a bite out of a fucking burger, you look in the meat, it's white. I've never seen white beef before. I'm from Texas, all right? I'm from Texas. I know what beef looks like. When you take a bite out of it, the inside's not supposed to look white, assholes, all right? It's supposed to look red, or it's supposed to look brown, it's supposed to look juicy, it's supposed to look like meat. It's not supposed to look white, like what the hell is this? Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, that's about enough. All right, I've had about enough of talking about all this crap. Now it's time for everybody's favorite time of the broadcast, folks, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti! And for you folks that are unfamiliar with Radio Graffiti, well, this is how it works, all right? You give me a call, 646-652-4869 is the number to call out here. And when I call your area code or your Skype name, you have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that you have to say on your mind, regardless of what it is. And that is the way you can participate in one of the greatest interactive phenomena out here on the internet, and that's Radio Graffiti, all right? Now, before we get into anything, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast right now, all right? Retweet the broadcast. Go to the forums, go to the social networks, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire, and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. Moreover, that we are doing Radio Graffiti right here, right now. All right, so before we waste any more time, folks, let's go ahead and take it from the top. We got Texas Patriot, Radio Graffiti. Somebody's playing guitar. Capitalist Marine, Radio Graffiti.
My son.
Bronies, get off! My Little Pony. That's a horrible splice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's like the poor man's splice. You know, that's like some asshole who just got, donated a computer because of Obama's little ridiculous entitlement programs. He just got himself a computer, and now he's like, if I want to do something, do to go, do the splice, and Jesus Christ. Alpha Money Machine, Radio Graffiti.
Will you marry me and I hate please?
Soldier Leaf Hat, Radio Graffiti.
Soldier Left Head, thanks. You head, thanks, NG. I am
Horrible splicing again. Stop the Fire, Radio Graffiti. If you're in Texas, you appreciate the smell of butthole or something. You know what I mean? Shove it up your ass, you stupid splicing piece of crap, all right? I never said that, and all the capitalists in True Capitalist Radio know it, so you keep on with that nonsense. Cosmo Brockington, Radio Graffiti.
Soaking tampons in vodka. Soaking tampons in vodka for a quick high on alcohol.
Shut up. Top Badge, Radio Graffiti. 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. That was a fruity-ass song back in the 80s. Still a fruity song. 215, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost from True Capitalist Radio is throwing this disgusting waste of human life, son, to a goddamn wood chipper.
Yeah, you stupid sons of bitches with your goddamn audio splicing. Yeah, very funny, asshole. Very funny, idiots, all right? Dr. Poop Tickler, Radio Graffiti. I masturbate, too.
Alex Jones.
Shove it up your ass, you stupid, dumb InfoWars jerk dicks, all right? I don't care what Alex Jones is saying about me, all right? The only reason that he's making these false, slanderous indictments about me is because it helps him sell his videos. It helps him sell his radio show. It helps him sell his hyper-sensationalistic pot-belly horse crap, all right? I don't care what that asshole says. He's lying, he's spreading slanderous lies, and you can tell him I said that. 563, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, does this sound familiar?
It sounds like your mother's tampon. 404, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I just want to pour a gallon of gasoline in your asshole and drink it out with a straw.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's, you're one of these people that obviously likes cleaning the leftover enema excrement that's coming out of people's asses, for Christ's sake. You should be, I don't know, being a personal enema mouth or something. 559, Radio Graffiti.
Nigga, 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 nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga.
304, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, that's very funny, Alexis, all right? Very funny, Alexis. Yeah, I'm really excited about your melting pot of alcohol song. It's being played on radio stations all over the country. Yeah. You stupid asshole. You're lucky, You're lucky that I'm in a good mood and I'm not looking for you, Alexis. I'm not looking for you, Alexis. You're lucky. You're lucky. Because I'd be getting punitive damages out of your ass. Skull 314, Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, I'm talking about that Radio Graffiti. TV shooting out pearls like a piece of machinery. Teabaggers, swagging with the swagger. He shatter your brain matter for the goods and the glamour. He popping barrel rolls all up in the office. But he's done too much and that shit made him nauseous. He getting over 9,000 prank calls every day when all he wants is for the trolls to go away. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I mean, are you rapping here? Are you trying to rap here? Are you trying to bust a flow? I mean, that was gay, I mean, with all due respect, that was fruitier than a damn box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake, man. You could have farted on a snare drum, and it probably could have sounded better. 410, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can't hear you anymore because you're an idiot. 571, Radio Graffiti.
It's your favorite kid, Ash.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is your mom at TGI Fridays there, Asho?
No, she's at Applebee's.
She's at Applebee's this time. What, is she looking for Alabama Black Snake? I mean, did you see my last tweet there, Asho? Alabama Black Snake ain't good for Mama's tweet. No, well, you know what I'm talking about. It's not good for Mama. You know what I mean? She's going to get the high hard one?
High hard one.
Is she going to get one by Is it going to be by a Mexican or a black guy?
Both.
Both? Ah, Jesus. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Goddamn 8-year-old kids left home alone, for Christ's sake, while Mom's looking for Alabama Black Snake at Applebee's, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? We got 780, Radio Graffiti.
You're such a hottie. I mean, oh my God. I mean, you're such a gangster-ass motherfucker.
Yeah, shove it up your ass, all right? 347, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. Now, you say that you live lavish and you drink these really expensive whiskeys, but when you...
Yeah, I do, all right? And you sound a little too fruity and your 3 seconds are up. 502, Radio Graffiti.
This is your singing telegram. I hope it finds you well. You're invited to a party. I hope you find it really swell. Got me 31-year-old to help us out.
Oh, my God. He actually wrote that. 563, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, it's Capitalist Queer. Give a shout out to all the fags. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I almost thought that we were going to have a show without somebody fruiting up, I almost thought that we were going to have a show with nobody fruiting up, but of course, here they come, huh? Here they come. They're fruiting up, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. 281, Radio Graffiti. That was lame. 937, Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, hey, Ghost. How you been, man?
Yeah, I've been pretty good. 786, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. The high school senior just checking in.
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, make sure senior year's bitching, all right? It's your last year in high school. It's the last year that you're going to be absolved of responsibility, so take advantage, man. Take advantage. 571, Radio Graffiti.
Melting pot of friendship, melting pot of friendship, chip. Melting pot of friendship, chip.
Hey, 571, you should have sung that in Spanish. You probably would have sounded better. Can you sing it in Espanol for me? I know that you're Mexican, so sing it in Espanol.
Ghost is awesome.
Sing it in Espanol. Go ahead. You're getting more airtime. Take advantage.
How do you say pot and racist in Spanish?
Shut up, you stupid idiot. You don't even know how to say your own language, for Christ's sake. 405, Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti. Freaking 8-bit, an 8-bit version of that song, really? I mean, really? Jesus Christ. 207, Radio Graffiti. What the hell is that? Somebody making a screwed and chopped version of me now, for Christ's sake? I mean, good God, man. Melting pot of that. I mean, come on, man. Why don't you people make some positive videos of True Capitalist Radio? How about that? How about leaving some positive comments whenever I post a video instead of leaving comment graffiti? Huh? I mean, come on, man. All of you can't be trolls. All of you can't be cyber vermin, for Christ's sake. I mean, there's got to be some of you true capitalists out there. Good God. Oh, Jesus Christ. 347, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, what's up, Ghost East Coast Gamer, man?
Hey, what's going on? 215, Radio Graffiti.
We bronies in the White House.
Oh, shove it up your ass, all right, you jerk-off brony. Why don't you go, stick Fluttershy in your pooper? 832, Radio Graffiti.
Can I stick my hand up your ass? It's Ash.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this sick little kid, for Christ's sake. 954, Radio Graffiti. Taking too long anyway. 712, Radio Graffiti.
My fingers hurt.
Yeah, we'll take them out of your twat. Happy Radio 3000, Radio Graffiti. Christ, what are we fruiting up even more? What are we fruiting up 70 style now? Is that what we're doing? Huh? Fruiting up 70 style? Well, are we gonna have Rock Hudson come into the goddamn program from the dead? Huh? Are you gonna talk to us about the AIDS? He's got the AIDS. 603, Radio Graffiti.
EBT, I just swing my EBT, my EBT, my EBT, I just swing my EBT, my EBT.
You shove that EBT song up your ass. You idiots are rubbing it in the faces of capitalists, and I will not let you do it, for Christ's sake. And I guarantee that all those EBT collectors will rue the day. You will rue the day that you sat there and collected all that government entitlements on the taxpaying dime. I guarantee it. Stupid EBT assholes making freaking welfare carols, for Christ's sake, huh? Yeah, that's it. That's all we need. More welfare carols. It's not bad enough that we've already got some in existence, huh? Huh? Yeah, put on a welfare carol there, engineer. Put it on, for Christ's sake, huh?
I'm trying to sing now.
Here, let's go ahead and throw in a welfare carol. I'm sure all these idiots assholes will pucker to this one because they're all EBT, entitlement, welfare collected ass clowns. For Christ's sake. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. I mean, you got welfare carols here. You got welfare carols. Turn it off. I'm not going to sit over here and let these idiots get off on these freaking welfare carols. Look at them. Their assholes are puckering up. Look at them. Their assholes are puckering. 831 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ray Inca here. What time's the debate tonight?
8 o'clock. 417 Radio Graffiti.
I have your son's foreskin between my teeth.
Oh, my God. You're a sick son of a bitch because, you know, he's uncut. 778 Radio Graffiti. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You son of a bitch. 305 Radio Graffiti.
Texan and Fuego.
Shut up, you asshole. That was not funny last show, all right? Texas and Fuego was not funny, you assholes, all right? Stupid idiots. You have no soul. I mean, you even have a fucking soul, for Christ's sake. I mean, there's people dying out here in fires in Texas, and you people are laughing about it. You're laughing. Jesus Christ. 510 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Ghost like to dress up my horse and Rainbow Dash and fuck the shit out of it.
Yeah, well, learn how to spoke in there, hombre. Note Party, Radio Graffiti.
I'd like to give a big shout out to all my pals at Brony News.
You stupid fruit bowl bastard. 563, Radio Graffiti.
Go, give us a Hadouken.
Well, I'm trying to. Let me tell you something right now. All these goddamn trolls, all these bronies that are sitting over here calling me, I'm giving them a goddamn Ryu from goddamn Street Fighter. Are you good? Are you good? Straight up. Tiger uppercut. All right, let's go ahead and take a couple more, and then we'll do some shout-outs here. 623, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, I just want to say that it's raining over here in Arizona, and you guys are dying in fires.
You need to check again. There's a fire in California, Arizona border there, Milky Liquor. 239, Radio Graffiti. Well, if you're playing with the Peter Popper. Boo Dude, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, you should totally be a voice actor.
Yeah, well, they don't pay me enough to do that. You know what I'm saying? 719, Radio Graffiti. You're playing with your Peter Popper, too. 347, Radio Graffiti.
Go from True Capitalist Radio is a brony. Hey, it's the truth. Doesn't want to be a brony. Let's go from True Capitalist Radio.
Freaking bronies, man. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them, for Christ's sake, man. That's why I always tweet about them, for Christ's sake. I try to show people examples through my Twitter, the example of what a traditional brony is, for Christ's sake. And it's sick. It's a mental disease, for Christ's sake. These people need mental health. They need testosterone shots in their ass, for Christ's sake. They're overproducing estrogen. They're overproducing estrogen, for Christ's sake, these freaking bronies. And they need to be stopped. Area code 337, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Yeah, goodbye. 281, Radio Graffiti.
Will you accept my friendship?
Your friendship is not magic, you fruit bowl. 619, Radio Graffiti.
It's Ed.
Stupid little brat. 215, Radio Graffiti.
Bronies in the White House.
Here we go with these damn bronies. 207, Radio Graffiti.
Have you heard my son? He's a freaking wispy bastard, right?
You son of a bitch. I've already told you about this. You understand this? I've already told you, idiots. I've told you, idiots. I've told you not to talk about my family, you... Don't you ever talk about my family! Damn it! Damn it! Don't you ever talk about my family again!
again, you sorry sack of crap! Don't you ever talk about my family!
That's it. That's it. Give me the mic. That's it. I'm not gonna give any more shout outs. Or I'm not gonna give any more radio graffiti. I'm not giving nothing. Nothing. You know, talk about my family like that, you sorry sacks of crap. You don't talk about my family. You sorry sacks of shit. I tell you right now, you're lucky we're not in a goddamn bar room because I'd beat your ass. All right, I'm going to do a couple of chat shout-outs and I'm out of here, all right? Let's start from the top. We got 00000 DJ Pony. We got 00000 Capitalist Brony. We got 00000 Ray Ping. You disgusting piece of crap. Get that asshole out. Get him out. Get that asshole out. Get him out. As a matter of fact, screw that. I'm not doing any shout-outs after that. I'm not doing any shout-outs. Screw all you people. As a matter of fact, I'm going right now. Screw all you assholes. Get me out of here. I'm not going to sit over here and allow these people to make me say stuff that I never... They're going to remix and they're going to put fucking ridiculous, stupid audio augments to them. They're going to radio splice them, and I don't want to have nothing to do with it, for Christ's sake. So I tell you what. You idiots aren't going to see me here for a little bit. How about that, huh? How about that? You ain't going to see True Capitalist Radio live for a little bit, all right? That's right, because you people are making me sick, all right? And I'm not just saying that metaphorically. I'm saying that literally, all right? You people are making me sick. You're making me violently ill, for Christ's sake, because you idiots have no kind of a soul. You don't have a soul! I mean, I got this goddamn stomach plasma churning in my stomach, for Christ's sake. I got these goddamn ulcers. I got my heart fluttering, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's palpitating because of you stupid bastards. I got freaking high blood pressure. And I don't need to take this. You understand? I don't need to take this from anybody. I mean, people need to start understanding this. People need to start understanding that I don't need to just sit here and take this kind of nonsense from any of you dumbass cyber vermin, for Christ's sake. I'm a capitalist, and I deserve the respect accorded that goddamn title, and I've been saying that since day one. I'm a capitalist, you sorry sacks of socialist entitlement recipient poet America crap. I'm a capitalist. Do you understand that? I'm a goddamn capitalist. And don't you ever forget it. Don't you ever forget that crap. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. All right, screw all you people. You people that are sitting over here talking garbage and malarkey against me. I'm sick of it. I'm sick. I'm sick of it. Anyway, get me out of here, engineer. I'm not going to give any of these assholes shout-outs. Get them out of here, all right? Get them out of here. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to be here tomorrow, all right? You want more blog talk? You want more True Capitalist Radio? You look in that archive, all right? You go to the archive, blogtalkradio.com/ghost, asshole, all right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost. You go there and listen to some goddamn archive episodes, because I ain't coming back here. Do you understand that? And moreover, follow me on Twitter. Ghost Politics is the name to follow, Milky Lickers. All one word, no underscores. Ghost Politics. All right? I might be kicking it in the goddamn capitalist army here in a little bit. I hope to see none of you trolls there, because if you do, I'm kicking your ass. All right? You understand that? I see you in the goddamn capitalist army, I'm kicking your ass. Hey, don't you think I won't there, you milky licking piece of garbage? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was going to give shout-outs, too, but you see, you assholes messed it up, huh? You assholes screwed it up, huh? I hope you're proud of yourself. Huh? You proud of yourselves? I mean, look at your stupid beady eyes in the mirror and ask, are you proud of your over-feminine self? Are you proud of your over-testosterone-pumping self? Huh? Are you proud of your male-liking Britney Spears and pink little stupid Nintendos? Is that good? You all make me
been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central, or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.